Welcome to another show of Cinco Squad. Of course, it's our annual 2026 NFL Draft Show. Obviously, we're missing a couple guys here, but I'm looking forward to a great draft night. We're going to be giving our takes on most of the picks, the teams, what they need, and everything. Mike, it is a little different this year. We're sitting in a little different area, but
Yes.
it's definitely annual thing we do every single year. The first year we had it, our lights decided to blow out, but
Which we've since replaced. We've since replaced that.
Yes, which we got a lot of great picks tonight. Arvel Reese is on the screen right now. Big guy out of Ohio State. You got Fernando Mendoza, who's down in Miami with his family. Fourth year in a row.
Yeah, it's always something I look forward to for us every year. It's a big show for us. Cheers. Cheers to everybody out there watching the draft. Please, even though the draft is presented by Bud Light. Whatever.
Who cares about Bud Light?
Nobody, apparently. Mick Ultra is better. No, it's a show that, like I said, I always look forward to every year because it's like a special event. Even though, we get football a lot, we talk football a lot, but this is kind of a special event for the NFL, for college players as well. So it brings in people that prefer college. It brings in people that prefer the NFL. So I always have a lot of fun when we do these.
Yeah, I mean, and of course we're missing Grandpa Jay. He couldn't be here tonight, but he's got actually pretty proud of him. He is going for the third or fourth year in a row where he is the head coach of Florida Swimming, and they'll be representing in Texas, which is pretty cool. So best of luck to his kids. He works hard, busts his ass at Blue Wave Swimming. So if you're in the Tampa, Brandon area and you need someone to help your kids swim, go to Blue Wave with Grandpa Jay. He'll help you out. But yeah, it's going to be a great night. We got a lot of, obviously we know the number one pick is, and here we got Goodell bringing out Hayward and TJ Watt, rightfully so, Pittsburgh natives, not natives, but loved and adored by Pittsburgh.
The superstars of the Steelers.
Yeah, so hopefully they can, Pittsburgh can have a good night. I mean, you see what happened to the Penguins last night. They're getting their ass kicked in this series.
Yeah, something about, and what is it? What did Biz say? Biz called the Flyers, what do you call it? It was something pretty bad. It's like jackass hockey or something like that, like asshole hockey. Like Biz is not as much of an enforcer, like pest as Biz was during his career. He is not a fan of the Flyers, but the Flyers are, I mean, they're the only thing I can see from what I've seen, they're out muscling the Penguins, and that just seems to be the one department that the Penguins can't seem to keep up with, and it's the one thing that's kind of keeping them at bay as far as their ability to stay in games in the series so far. And they can still come back, but it's tough sledding.
Tough sledding.
Tough sledding, as they say. Oh, look at Hayward. Hayward's just hyping everybody up. Like, Watt's standing back there, and he's waving his arms and spinning the terrible towel, as the Steelers do. But Hayward is the guy that is actually vocally hyping up the crowd right now. I think it's got to be a good time to be a Pittsburgh fan, though, overall, because obviously the Penguins make the playoffs. The Steelers are hopefully on the way up for them. I know a few Steelers fans, and is that Lynn Swann? I think they might have brought out Lynn Swann.
Who's that?
Well, it's a Hall of Famer of some regard for the Steelers, I would imagine. He's wearing gold jacket, so that's why I figure he's Hall of Fame. We don't have, for those that are wondering why we don't know 100%, it's because we don't have the audio on, so you can hear our lovely voices. But they're bringing up, Hines Ward.
I had to figure that out.
Yeah, you figure it's crazy that he's not a part of their coaching staff. Of all the teams that are bringing in like former players to coach with them, I would have figured, being that Ward has coaching experience in recent years, I would have thought the Steelers would have brought him in at some point on staff.
I'm sure they were trying to just give him a whole new voice.
Probably.
That's why they brought in McCarthy. I mean, so let's talk about the Raiders. Let's talk about actually, let's talk about the Vrabel situation and everything. Oh, here comes Big Ben.
Of course.
The Vrabel-Rossini situation, you know what? Like, a lot of people are like, Vrabel's like, oh, I asked for this time to, give me back to my my family and everything like that. Yeah, that's all good and all. Like, okay, dude, you cheated on your wife. That's great. All right, whatever. Like, the fact that he is allowed to go get help, whatever it is, and go and see a counselor because he decided to do things and get caught, I think is a little bit of bullshit. And I know a lot of people are probably gonna, oh, you got to be empathetic. No, man, I'm not gonna be empathetic for you cheating on your wife and being a scumbag. Like, I'm sorry, but that's the truth. Like, go get your ass to work. Like, I don't care if you're the president of the United States or a Joe Schmo worker in a factory. Like, get your ass to work. Like, that has nothing to do with it. Like, for them to be like, yeah, he needs to take time away. But I don't know. I feel this whole situation has just been blown out of proportion. I mean, who cares? Like, I don't really care if they want to sound bad. And not to mention her. I liked her reporting, but to hear her talk about her husband the way I've watched a bunch of different clips, and I've watched the entirety of them, man, she's just a bit as much of like a piece of shit as he is. Like, oh, he's no one, everything like this.
I married an average man. If I was married to a beautiful man, then that'd be different. It's like,
yeah, that's like does not need to be said at all. And I think it's ridiculous that we continue to hear about it. I'm just like, it's taken over this entire NFL draft. Not to say that there's a lot going on in the NFL draft as it is. We know Mendoza's going to 1, but I mean, I don't know. It's just I don't get it. I really don't.
They love drama. Sports fans love drama. Football fans love drama, and so this is drama, especially because he just coached in the Super Bowl.
Yeah.
So his name as a figure in football has been raised possibly as high as it's ever been, or at least equally as high as it's ever been from his time when he went to the Super Bowl with the Pats. But then he was a player that was in a mix with other really good defensive players. Now he was the guy, Vrabel.
Yeah, I mean, I get why he's the hyped up guy, but I mean,
no. So that's what I'm saying. That increases the likelihood that this is really being talked about and taking over the news cycle, is because he's the guy for the reigning AFC champions. So the fact that this happens, he looks so great, right? And people love the fall. They love the fall of these athletes and these coaches and stuff. He's so high because he got the Pats this close to a Super Bowl. And now we get to watch. Some people love this stuff. Like I said, with the fall of him.
Yeah.
He wasn't the perfect coach and man that everyone wanted him to be. Yeah. But yeah, it's ridiculous because we have some phenomenal football prospects that are about to realize their dreams. That's what this is supposed to be about. It's supposed to be about who does your team pick? Where's this guy going? What special stories do these prospects have? Because, there's a lot of guys throughout the night and throughout the weekend, we'll hear about all these guys that have, humble beginnings and things like that. And instead, we're going to get to talk about 2 terrible people that did terrible things.
Yeah, I mean, look, they're not murderers or anything like that. They cheated on their spouses, and I'm not going to, beat them down of it. Like, if they condone their actions and then move on, it's okay, whatever. I don't care anymore, to be very honest with you. Right. But as we look into the Raiders on the clock, I mean, they're going to take the entire time due to commercials. Right. But they've known who they wanted since pretty much Mendoza's kind of taken over the college football game. I mean, we knew who was going to go number 1. He's a great athlete. I think Kurt Warner had a great point on the Rick Eisen show today. He said, it doesn't stop with you getting drafted. Like, all these players still have a lot of work to do, have a lot of getting better, doing stuff to make their game better. He can't just come in and be like, I don't have to do anything. So to sit here and say, yeah, this guy's quarterback ready, NFL ready, I don't know if he's NFL ready. I think the thing I say every single year is that you got to look at these guys as projects for the first couple of years. That's why they brought in Kirk Cousins. That's why they went and did what they did. So,
which is smart because the example I keep pointing out from recent memory is this. Everybody obviously recognizes how amazing Patrick Mahomes has been throughout his career, right? And people beat a dead horse as to everything that Patrick Mahomes has done. I think some people forget. I mean, we follow football enough. Anybody that follows football enough is aware of this. But fair weather or casual fan might not necessarily remember or realize that Patrick Mahomes did not start when he got drafted out of college. He sat behind Alex Smith for a year. And I have been completely on board with the fact.
Year and a half. He should have said 2 years.
Right, exactly.
He had to play the next year because Smith got hurt again.
Yes.
So here we go with the pick. The pick's in for the Raiders.
Who could it be?
I don't know. There's something about Mendoza I'm just not still sold on.
So that brings up an interesting point. So I was looking over some of the, and I'll continue to look at them on ESPN. Thank you very much, ESPN, for providing your best available to us. A lot of these guys have, mothership. A lot of these guys, they got player comps, right? In the breakdown for their scouting profile. And Mendoza's was interesting to me. I wanted to see what you thought of it. He's being compared to Joe Burrow.
Oh, they're comparing him right now to Drew Bledsoe.
They're comparing him to Drew Bledsoe. But on the DraftCast, I want to get the reporter name right because Matt Miller. Matt Miller's pro comp for Mendoza is Joe Burrow.
Let's tune in here. Just see.
Yes, let's listen to the wonderful moment.
Joe Burrow.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying. Like, I think he could be a really good NFL quarterback. I don't know about Joe Burrow level of just
I don't know about that. I mean, is Joe Burrow talented? Yeah, but has he got his team over the hump? No.
No, but that's not Joe Burrow's fault.
It's not. I mean, yeah, I get that. Here we go with the pick.
A shocking pick, to say the least.
And a lot of people were beating him up because of him not going to the draft, but people have to understand that his mom is sick and she can't really fly. I mean, she can fly, but I think it was just it was easier for the family to be in their home than to have to travel and whatnot.
Also, if you've paid attention to the guy's character, right? And I said this when he announced it, it doesn't necessarily shock me because if you said pick anyone in this year's draft that won't go to the draft and will want to be home with his family, I would have picked Mendoza. That's just who he is also as a person.
Look at all the people outside, too.
That's wild. It's funny that they're in Miami and Cristobal's at the draft. They're at, right where Miami is. The Cristobal's at the draft. It's funny. They, trade places.
Sandbar. Nice. Nice bar.
Oh, was that Pat Tillman jersey?
No, it's Ricky Williams.
No, I thought I saw a Pat Tillman jersey on the wall. Anyway, yeah, okay. So the Raiders get who they think is their guy.
You got the right owner underneath them, and you got the right coaching staff who you want. I think it's Kubiak as a coach, right?
I believe Kubiak got the job.
You got Tom Brady to mentor him. He's a kid that's willing to learn. And Kurt Warner mentioned something else that Fernando's been at his house the last 4 years, learning from him, learning how to develop, learning how to be a quarterback, learning from Kurt Warner, who has had, as we all know, one of the more unusual paths to success in the NFL. So, I mean, I don't know. I think it's a great pick for the Raiders. I think they could, in a couple of years, have a really solid team. They're starting to put the pieces together. As we always say, there has to be everything around there. Football is a team game. And we look at Joe Burrow, that is a comparison. He is a great quarterback. I don't know if he'll be a great as Joe Burrow. He might be.
Maybe.
I mean, there's a lot of guys that have surpassed Joe Burrow, in my opinion, in the league that are quarterbacks in the league right now as far as their play. My quarterback in general. Jalen Hurts is definitely better than Joe Burrow, in my opinion. He's won more games. He's beaten him head-to-head. He's won a Super Bowl. He's won more playoff games. Been to the playoffs more.
Okay, but those are all team accomplishments.
But he was a pivotal point of it.
He was a pivotal point of it, but you got to recognize the fact that Joe Burrow was running for his life out there. He had no offensive line, which Hurts does. I'm not saying Hurts is a bad quarterback. I'm just saying, everybody puts this winning thing on Joe Burrow like he hasn't been a phenomenal player for the Bengals, and they just haven't helped him. They have had no defense. They finally actually made some moves to get defense, including getting Dexter Lawrence from the Giants, and got some offensive line. But prior to that, he was on the field. He would have to be on the field so quickly, again and again and again, because the defense couldn't stop a cold. And he would run for his life because he had no offensive line. So I'm not going to necessarily say that Burrow is an untalented. I think Burrow is more
untalented.
Hold on. I think Burrow is I think Burrow is the more naturally talented quarterback than Jalen Hurts. I think if you put Joe Burrow on the Eagles, they still win. But I think if you put Jalen Hurts on the Bengals, they still lose. So it's not, I don't think it's a quarterback problem in Cincinnati. It's an everything else problem other than the receivers.
Well, I mean, looking at Jalen's stats in the Super Bowl, I mean, he's outplayed Patrick Mahomes in 2 straight games in the Super Bowl when you're supposed to shine the most. So
right. Well, Joe Burrow beat Patrick Mahomes in an AFC Championship game when his team was actually good.
Yeah, I guess.
So
I'm saying in the Super Bowl. In the Super Bowl, Joe Burrow did not look good in the Super Bowl.
Okay, fine.
Well, the Jets' pick is in, and Arvell Reese will be selected here.
You think so?
Well, seeing how he said, they showed him, and he said, "I went too."
Okay. I wasn't looking at Arvell Reese.
That's a pretty good indication. He was on the screen. He was like,
okay.
he goes, "I want to. I went too." So Arvell Reese will be picked here for the Jets. He's a linebacker, right?
Yes. Although he's they compare him to Abdul Carter, so it's like a thing. He's a guy that like you can kind of bounce wherever. He could play up the middle. He could play on the edge. He could play back and in pass coverage. So, I mean, that doesn't surprise me. It all depended on what the Jets wanted to go with. It was either probably Reese or Bailey. It was Bailey's the more pure pass rusher. Reese is the more like Swiss Army knife. But I think it makes sense.
I don't see Jeremiyah Love falling to you guys. I think Tennessee or Arizona is going to pick him.
That's the predominant thought is that that's what's going to happen, which, I mean, I expect it.
See, I was told you guys, David Bailey out of Texas Tech. That's what I said, man.
Well, I guess they wanted the pure pass rusher. I mean, he's good. I would have taken Reese if I were them because he is more versatile and you just traded away, like, all of the good players on your defense.
But he plays edge. He plays similar position in Arvell.
Well, what I'm saying is Bailey's a pure pass rusher, and I'm using this because it's ones I haven't.
He don't look like a pure pass rusher. He looked like he can play out in the flat too.
Well, he probably can play out in the flat, but Reese is the guy that can play. Is supposed to be able to play anywhere from back. He could play back at safety, or he could play up at like D tackle. He's supposed to be the guy you can move wherever. Bailey's the guy that plays the edge.
I don't know if I'm about Reese. I'm okay with going to Arizona.
Yeah, I mean, Arizona or Tennessee, or if somehow he made it, I doubt he will.
Well, I mean, if Harbaugh has his way, he's just going to pick defensive guys the entire time.
Yeah,
that's his MO.
It's everything I've seen is that it's probably going to be a defensive player at 5. It's probably going to be a receiver at 10.
These draft hats are dope. I like these.
Yeah, I do like those.
I'm probably going to get an Eagles one. But they got a good Eagles one that's like white and black. It's pretty sweet. I like that one. But they've been getting better with their draft hats. The hats underneath it, inside the brim here, has like something to do with the city.
Oh,
so
that's
like
pretty cool.
In the Eagles one, it has an eagle. In the Giants, I think it has like this, maybe the New York skyline. Maybe?
I was going to say, usually they go with the skyline that includes the Empire State Building.
All right,
That's
come on, people.
Why aren't you commenting?
Wake up.
Tell us what you think. Did the Jets just make a mistake? Do you think the Jets just made a mistake?
I mean,
or can you not go wrong in this case?
I don't know if anything you take isn't going to change the team.
Yeah, that's the problem.
They don't have a quarterback.
Right. Oh, they do.
They have Geno Smith.
They have Geno Smith again.
But still,
yeah.
Look at like Geno. I think is going to go in and do what he's been doing, like sufficient. But this doesn't make and break the Jets. I mean, this is just going to add another great player to a team. Mm-hmm. And I mean, you got rid of your 2 guys. and Quinton Williams and Sauce Gardner. So, like, I don't know. I mean, yeah, it's a great pick. I mean, either way, they could have went Fernando Mendoza. I mean, it's still been like, okay, they're still not that good.
They kind of need everything, yeah.
Yeah, they need a piece of everything. So I think with the Jets, like, it's not someone that they need someone that's going to, like, I think Fernando Mendoza is going to go in, and I think the Raiders this year will probably contend for a playoff spot, like a wild card spot. They're that close away from, and especially looking at getting back Max Crosby, if they don't trade him here tonight or this weekend. I mean, it's a good pick for the Jets, but I don't think it's a game changer. Like, hey, they're gonna beat.
This is it. Like, yeah,
they're gonna beat the Bills and Pats this year.
Almost like
the Pats are beating themselves.
They really are. I think the only thing that was safe there was that they weren't taking Jeremiyah Love because they had so many other positions of need, and they still have Breece Hall for now. So I think that was the only surefire thing there. Oh, that's cool. They're having the players sign cards as soon as they get drafted. I mean, okay, so Arizona is a team that also could kind of use everything, right? I mean, nothing necessarily comes to mind that wouldn't help them, but I would think they're going Reese here simply because it's the best player available. And honestly, I'm a proponent of, in cases of teams like this, just continuously taking the best player available, and you just kind of figure out how to plug them in. If you don't have a specific need or a couple specific needs that puts you, like you said, like the Raiders, where it's okay, now that you've got your quarterback, you're ready to at least contend. In cases of like the Jets, the Cardinals, the Titans, frankly the Giants, like just take some level, like the most talented guy you can get, and you just figure out how to use him in whatever way at whatever point. I mean, I liked Bailey. The one thing about Bailey, so he's out of Texas Tech, and unless something crazy happens, he's not getting picked tonight. But I think Jacob Rodriguez, the linebacker, I think he's going to be a sneaky second or third day pick, depending on where he falls to.
Was that his teammate?
Yeah. Rodriguez was the one that won the the Dick Butkus Award, best linebacker in the country. But
yes.
But he's not supposed to get picked until maybe the third round. Maybe the second round, he'll sneak into the end of the second round. Maybe the third round. Is there any offhand that you can think of? Is there any like underrated player that pops into your mind that you think is going to make a team very happy no matter when they get picked?
I don't know. There's so many. I mean, there's so many players, so many great players in the draft right now. I mean, I think this is a draft of growth, where I think the draft is there's only a few players that are going to come in and make their team better. Like right here, if Jeremiyah Love gets taken, he immediately makes the Cardinals a better team. Who's the quarterback for the Cardinals?
It's not Kyler. That's all. That's what I know.
It might be.
Is it? Didn't they sign somebody?
They may be drafting one right here, Ty Simpson.
I hope not, for their sake. I don't think he's worth a third.
I don't know. I think Ty Simpson is underrated.
He's underrated, but I think there's a lot more helpful talent right now than Ty Simpson.
I think there.
It's Jacoby Brissett.
Yeah, okay.
But he's holding out right now because he wants to get paid like a starter, and he's only getting paid $8 million.
All right, their pick is in. I think they're going Reese.
Yeah.
Gannon's is Gannon still there? No, he's not.
Did he get
Gannon
fired?
got fired.
Yeah. Let's see.
Oh, there you go. There's your boy.
Well, it was a hope and a dream that he could be a New York Giant, but like you said, it immediately makes them better. And I know that the health of James Conner over the last few years has been a concern for them.
Because he's been ran into the fucking ground.
Well, yeah. And now they're going to get to run him.
No, they get help now.
Yeah.
Now James Conner doesn't have to do it all.
Yeah.
No, Jeremiyah Love, I think, is a great pick for them. They get a dual running back in James Conner and in Jeremiyah Love. He can come in and immediately make a statement. He's the guy. He's the only guy in this draft that I think is going to come into a team and be an NFL ready star. Like he, in my opinion, right now I'm going to call it right now. He's going to win Rookie of the Year.
I can see that.
Like he is that good, and he's that talented. I've watched him at Notre Dame. I've watched him play. It's unreal the explosiveness, the elusiveness, to be able to find the gap in the line, to be able to kind of read the defense from moving at full speed and kind of find your holes and go. It's truly remarkable. He's going to be the Rookie of the Year this year, and he's going to be the only star I think out of this draft class right now. This first round.
No, the only star.
Yep. The only star this year, I'm saying. I'm not saying
not long. Okay, not
longevity.
Term,
I'm saying immediate impact to your team.
Yeah, I can see that. I can definitely see that. So, all right, this brings me back to, and I'm sure I'll bring it up a few times with interesting ones I saw. Player comp on this. Matt Miller's player comp for Jeremiyah Love. It's a bold take.
What?
So Matt Miller's player comp for Jeremiyah Love.
Who?
Reggie Bush.
Yeah, I mean, he's that elusive.
Okay.
Like Reggie Bush, if he didn't get injured, he would have been a great running back in the NFL. He also had to deal with all that shit with the fucking Heisman stuff.
Yeah.
I just think he's just so good, man. I'm like, damn, this guy is just so... When he played Syracuse and just made them look like fucking traffic cones, I was like, man, this guy is just... Syracuse sucked, but just watch this.
Believe me.
Patient.
Yeah.
He's got the patience of Le'Veon Bell. He's got the speed breakout of Reggie Bush. He's got the physicality of like Derrick Henry. I mean, he's just got the full package.
Yeah. And what's crazy, so that was as impressive of a run as that was 2 years ago. He's
got better and faster.
Exactly.
He can catch out of the backfield. By the way, I like those gray uniforms for you.
Oh yeah. Those are my favorite alternates they've had.
Like,
yeah, he's a good pass catcher.
There's a lot he can do out of this and allow James Conner not to get all beat. Is James Conner still on the team?
Yes. I'm looking at the depth chart right now because I wanted to see what their offense looked like now. So it's Jacoby Brissett at quarterback, Love most likely starting with James Conner, and Tyler Algier in the running back room. So that's a solid running back room. And then Marvin Harrison, Michael Wilson, Kendrick Bourne at wide receiver, and Trey McBride at tight end. You know, that's a good offense. That's a underrated offense because Jacoby Brissett is an underrated quarterback. He's not going to light the world on fire, but he's one of those quarterbacks that comes in.
Why is he underrated?
Why is he? Because he's constantly a backup whenever he comes in for any team he's been on. He's been very capable.
Yeah, he goes in there and like maintains. I don't think I wouldn't say he's underrated or overrated. I think he's just like he is what he is. Like. He's one of those guys that's like, okay, we'll just plug and play him, and he can go into any offense, and he'll come in for a few games, look like pretty good. He'll move the ball down the field, but I don't think he's a starter. I don't think he's a starter in the NFL. That's why I said I think the Cardinals seriously have to get a quarterback in this draft, or go trade for one.
I mean, didn't they trade for Brissett?
I don't think so.
Or they signed him in free agency. They signed him to start.
Well, obviously, because they got rid of Kyler, but like, you.
But who are you going to get? Is the question.
I told you, like, I think Ty Simpson is the most underrated quarterback in this draft.
Okay.
I like his body style, like the way he throws the ball, like where he comes from in a Bama offense. That was like, okay, yeah, it wasn't the greatest Bama offense we've ever seen. Go Birds, by the way, behind him. Breaking news: the Eagles have traded for Jeremiyah Love and Arvell Reese.
No.
Picked yet.
He's been picked yet. Yeah, well, we're going to get him anyway.
See, if I'm the Titans here, I would go Francis Mauaga from Miami. The offensive tackle, that big-ass offensive tackle.
Yeah.
Look, you got a rookie quarterback. What do I keep saying? Build the offensive line. Everything else will take care of itself. Mm-hmm. They're probably going to take Reese because Salah's a defensive minded coach.
Yeah.
But he should.
Also, it shouldn't go unnoticed the fact that your quarterback is Cam Ward. This is a guy that Cam Ward played with. Yeah. So you immediately have chemistry on the line with your franchise quarterback, and he, like you said, is a massive person to protect him. No, I think that would absolutely be the best pick, but they're 100% taking Reese here because Salah wants his defensive stopgap. He wants his juggernaut. He wants his leader.
So I think Reese is going to be picked here, but I would really think that you should go offensive tackle. You got to build that line for Cam Ward. You got to really give him the comfortability. When a quarterback like that got hit as much as he did, you have to be able to build his confidence up. And his confidence being able to not trust the blind side is not good.
I just saw who the pick is.
Oh, good. Okay. Yeah,
Now
I
you
like
get
that.
Cam a weapon.
I don't mind that. He was
Yeah.
supposed to go high anyways.
Yeah.
That's big. I mean, they don't have a wide receiver. They have Calvin Ridley, who's kind of been like a I mean, they get some good offensive line in this. I don't mind it.
And so, what I thought was not really a chance has happened. Arvell Reese falls to the Giants. Now, will they take him is the question. I hope so, because they need a linebacker.
I don't know.
They need defensive help. No Love. I'm pretty confident this is Reese.
I don't know. What do you guys need?
Everything, but mostly we need.
Hard on your team.
We do.
Not really. You have a quarterback, you have a running back, you have a receiver. You got a pretty solid offensive line. I mean, you probably go offensive line here. I can see you guys, because you guys got a pretty good defense. You got rid of Dexter Lawrence, don't get me wrong, but you still have a pretty solid defense. The secondary is where you need.
The linebacker's weak. The linebacker spot's weak.
Yeah, I would go Arvo. I would if I was Arvo, because that's his motive is to get backers. I mean, look at the teams he's had with backers at the Ravens. If I'm y'all, I would go like corner or all OT. Go offensive tackle.
Yeah, I mean, the other thing is they need a receiver. But like I said, they're probably, especially with Tate off the board now.
Yeah, leave Neighbors.
Yeah, they need a second receiver. That's all they got.
Yeah.
I mean, they signed some guys, but they didn't sign any, like, clear cut, this could be the number 2 to Neighbors, or number 1 if Neighbors ends up being 2, or whatever. The 1-2 punch on the outside. But especially with Tate off the board here at 4, odds are they're probably targeting more of like a Mekhi Lemon or Jordan Tyson at 10. So I would imagine that means that here at 5, it's a defensive player.
Well, apparently to Jay Glazer, there is a massive deal that is going to happen tonight or this weekend that's going to be a huge change in the NFL.
I wonder what that could be.
He's been told not to leak it or anything.
Okay.
But apparently there's a huge deal coming down. So what it could be, I have no idea.
I mean, like, what have you, like a deal, like a trade?
I don't know.
Or like a contract?
That's all he tweeted. There's no details behind it. There was no details behind it. It was just, hey, this is what's happening today.
I can't say anymore, but
I was told not to say reveal anything. So, Giants pick is in. Who do you want?
Who do I want? I mean, I would have said Love if he was there. I would say Reese. I think Reese provides the most, like I said, the most versatile options for Harbaugh in the defense. I think he's the type of guy that Harbaugh wants. But I will not be upset if they go the lineman from Miami. I wouldn't be upset if they went Sonny Styles.
I can see them going to Miami lineman because of one thing only. Like Jackson Dart, they're telling him to stay in the pocket and stop taking these hits.
Yeah.
And the only way he's going to feel that comfortability is by having a guy. Now, Moaga is going to take a little bit to get used to NFL play, right? As a lot of these linemen do. They're not ready to be there. But in a couple of years, like, I don't want you Giants fans to be all like, oh, no, he sucks. It's like, give it time, bro. Like, everything takes time in the NFL. That's the problem with the NFL and NFL fans is they want things right now. Like, yeah, these guys are good, but look how good they'll be in, like, 2 or 3 years. Give them time to develop with their team and coaches. But I would say O-line for you guys.
Yeah. I'm not sure, honestly. Like I said, I wouldn't be upset about it. I have this feeling that this is some defensive player.
Yeah.
It could be Caleb Downs. I mean, there's been talk that despite the injury concerns.
He's one of the top. He should be one of the top picks. I don't know if he's going to go in the top round.
So there was this whole thing about his knee, and that his physical at the combine showed some potentially future knee issues. There's some lingering damage to his knee, and that's hurt his draft stock. I don't think it's knocked him out of the top 10, but there was originally talk that he would go in the top 3. I think that knocked him out of that conversation. But again, kind of to your point in that sense, okay, even if it is something that he has to be careful with for his rookie year, right? You have to make sure the knee stays strong. Maybe there's some wear and tear from the college days, all that kind of thing. It's like also you have, like you said, you have to let your players develop so you don't have to rush him. And frankly, the Giants are not looking at, they're definitely not a team that's looking at this year is the year. No, they're looking at, maybe 3 years from now is the year. And ideally, obviously, if you're contending this year, that'd be great. If you're contending next year, that'd be great. But I don't think that's an expectation necessarily that you're going to be ready yet. So you can give him time.
You guys won almost, 10 games last year?
Oh, no. No, we're the 5th overall pick.
Oh.
We won 4.
I mean, you guys had spurts of good.
Yeah, I mean, it didn't help that Scat went out. And
Dart was out pretty much
Dart was out. Neighbors tore his ACL in week, 3? So, yeah, I mean, and the defense, the secondary, no one really stepped up in the secondary. No, the linebackers, nobody really stepped up. There was a whole different amount of things that could.
Yeah.
Oh. The Cleveland Browns are trading the 6th pick to the Kansas City Chiefs.
Nice. They're going to take a receiver. They're going to take Tyson.
Or Lemon. Damn.
I think they want a receiver. They need a playmaker for the outside.
Yeah.
So I think they're going to go. So, yes, the Chiefs have traded for the 6th pick, the Cleveland Browns.
I'm guessing the Browns are getting the 9+.
Yeah.
Probably actually the 9, because the Chiefs had 2 firsts. Probably the 9 and the other first, I would imagine.
Probably. All right, well,
let's see.
This is a break. Michael, take over.
Let's see. I'm looking at the trade right now. The Browns, yes. The Browns have at least received, according to, so it's funny, they keep the rounds and the draft cast more updated than we see on a bit of a delay on TV. The Browns have received 9 and 24 in the trade, if not more. I'm trying to find if they got more for that. But the pick is in, I believe, for the New York Football Giants. Let us see who we've taken. I'm not looking at the rounds because I don't want to spoil it for myself. Oh, that's awesome. So they're honoring the family of a fallen service member that I would imagine has big Giants fans. So that's pretty cool. Looks like they're going to announce the pick. Or they're at least going to be part of announcing the pick. I really want to scroll up right now to see who they took, but I won't. All right, is it Reese? Is it the lineman from Miami? All right. All right, Arvell Reese, the Ohio State University.
So now you got to get yourself a Arvell Reese jersey and have Trey take a picture with you.
Do I have to wear the punishment shirt underneath it, the T-shirt from the national championship game?
If you guys are watching this, okay, so you're having a draft party, and you can only bring 3 items to serve. What are you serving?
Food and beverage, just food?
Yeah, well, I mean,
Okay.
if you don't want anyone to drink, then that's on you.
Yeah, everybody stay dry. No, so I guess for the drink, I will choose Mick Ultra. I will bring Mick Ultra. Buffalo chicken dip, chicken wing dip
Okay,
is
yeah,
a must-have for
appetizer.
me. And I would have to go with pizza. I think you can't go wrong with chicken wing dip and pizza. I think it's a kind of universal thing.
Well,
But
yeah, I mean, I'm always a beer guy. I'll crush some ultras, slam them down. You know what I mean? Someone's in the comments saying, Slade Montgomery says Giants W pick.
Oh, Slade! It's one of my coworkers at Benchcraft Company.
What's up, big dog?
Thanks for stopping by, Slade. Slade is from, I don't even, you know what, Slade? Let us know what, I don't even remember what team you're a fan of because he's from Iowa. So maybe Bears?
Hawkeyes.
Yeah, well, yeah, No, I actually think he's more Iowa State than he is Iowa. Cyclones.
There you go.
Yeah, I personally, as a fan, think that it's a W pick. But again, it goes back to what we said with all these other picks. Yeah, Jameis is on the team. We eat W's. But it goes back to what we said before, which is like, can you really go wrong with the pick?
Packers fan.
Packers fan? Okay, he is a Packers fan. Well, you guys are okay. I mean, I don't really think you could have gone wrong with this pick. I did not expect him to be here at this pick. I really did think. I really thought the Jets would take him. But after that, I really thought the Cardinals or Titans would take him. I mean, what do you think?
Well, I'm still on my when I'm bringing to a draft party, so it's not mine.
Yeah. Okay. So what else do you have? We got Mick Ultras.
Yeah, I'll probably bring like 2 24 packs of Mick Ultras, one for you, one for everyone else, one for me. I'm gonna bring Tina's taco dip. She's made that like the last 3 times we've gone to her brother's Tommy's, and I've been like crushing it like it's no tomorrow. So her taco dip, so I have dip, and then I would probably do. I'd have to do it. I want Tommy's chicken cutlets and steak cutlets with radiator pasta and pink sauce.
Oh man, that sounds really good.
So I don't want to watch the draft. I just want to eat.
Go to sleep. Yeah.
Go to sleep. I know that doesn't sound like a football type food, but dude, that hits me every single time. And then the next day I wake up with the biggest stomach ache.
Love it in the moment, pay for it later. Like any good dish. It's delicious in the moment, and then in some way you pay for it.
Caden Proctor is good. Is his name is his name Slade?
His name's Slade.
Slade. That's a dope ass name.
Yes.
Slade.
Yes, Slade Montgomery.
So yeah, I think that's a win for y'all. I think it's a good pick. The Chiefs are in. Their pick is in.
It's got to be. Yeah, it's got to be a receiver, right? Or are they taking the Miami O-lineman? I mean, you're going to have Mahomes coming off of... Okay, so... Oh, they did not get 24 in this deal. So they got 9, a third, and a fifth.
Wow.
It's actually a good pick. It's a good trade.
Malik Lemon from USC. Oh, my God, Andy Reid. Yes.
Yes.
Oh,
that outfit, though.
I should have worn my floral shirt. Me and Andy could have been partners. Let's go. Andy Reid with the best dressed.
Yeah, that's also, this has to be a little weird for Chiefs fans, right?
Why?
It's been a long time since you picked this high.
Well, they were supposed to be 9.
Still, that's higher than they picked Mahomes. Oh, a corner. They're replacing McDuffie. Replacing McDuffie with another LSU corner.
They got 2 picks in the first round, don't they?
Yes, I thought they did, but I didn't see them. That's why I thought they traded it. But maybe I missed it. I could have missed it in my scroll. Yeah. Okay. So they have 29.
My mom asked, "Where did Jeremiyah Love go?" He went to Arizona, Mom.
The Arizona Cardinals. So we can root for him. No rivalry or anything with the Cardinals.
Oh, I forgot how good this kid was.
Yeah,
he's going to be really good for the Chiefs, and especially Spags' defense. He's got to be so hyped. His aggressiveness at the line is right up Spags' alley. Like, look how
he can,
but he's also, like I said, like right there, he's methodical about his plays.
And see, that's the thing is, I feel like it should.
Right here, the Commanders are probably going to take an offensive tackle. They need to protect
that makes
him.
sense. Yeah. That definitely makes sense. You got to protect Jaden. I think it's the play recognition for me. Specifically, it's on like his ability to, even if he looks committed to the blitz, noticing, like reading the quarterback's eyes, recognizing that if he holds his ground.
College.
Yeah, exactly.
In college, for him to be able to be as, like, he knows, like, he goes to this team, he's got a chance to win a Super Bowl every single year. And that's exactly what the Chiefs just did. They just went and said, hey, we got ourselves on offense. Because they do. They have Hollywood. They don't have Hollywood. They have, what's his face? From Texas.
Oh, Xavier Worthy,
who took a step this year. They got Travis Kelce coming back probably for his final year. No, I think he signed a 3-year deal, actually.
Yeah, I mean, I think he's going to play at most 3 more years, and we'll kind of just see what he does, what he decides to do. But yeah, I mean, Kelsey's going to be back.
What Taylor tells him to do.
What Taylor, right? What Taylor?
I don't want you playing. No, it shouldn't. I would. She would never do that.
No. But if she did,
how's she going to get box seats?
Yeah, she can't possibly afford them because we all know
the last place in the world she wants to end up is Kansas City, Missouri, and sit in cold Kansas City to watch Chiefs play.
John, everybody knows that she's just with Travis for the money.
No, here's my ploy. She's with Travis because she's a lifelong Eagles fan and always liked Jason Kelce, so she wanted to be a part of that family. Boom. I figured it out.
Delusional.
I figured it out. He's
delusional. No one likes Jason Kelce that much. Sorry, Jason.
Thank you, everyone, for tuning in. Make sure you guys hit that subscribe button. We have surpassed 1,000 subscribers. We're on the move here to get more. We will be making a change to our show here soon. Nothing bad, nothing like that, but just some new vibes, new way we do things, but still talking sports, of course. So if you love sports, keep checking in and whatnot. Commanders are in. I keep saying for all these teams they need offensive line. I think the Commanders, that's what they're probably looking at right now, especially with Jaden Daniels, especially how much he got his ass kicked last year and the year before that. You can't expect him to continue to run and make moves. Like they said, they had film on him for the second year. So Jaden Daniels getting some help. I hope he doesn't. Like, I think they should draft a quarterback here.
Why?
Where's Tim Tebow?
He's been on the league for
Draft
years.
the guy in the gold jacket there.
He's like 7. No, that's not that. No, well, Lynn Swan's probably
Jerome Bettis.
No, there's another one there.
No, that's Jerome Bettis.
That's Jerome Bettis. Yeah, there's another Hall of Famer on the other side.
No, he's not. He bought that at Costco.
I think that's Lynn Swan.
Everyone. You can get everything at Costco.
Well, there's a Costco down the road. I'll be right back. I'm gonna go get a gold jacket.
Where are you walking?
I'm a Hall of Famer.
My bust is in the. Remember when
Woo!
he won the Walter Payton, that's why they're doing this.
Yeah.
Sonny
Styles. So they went with defense, which they did.
All right, we get it. Ohio State has good players. Enough.
How long is it going to be till a Michigan player gets taken?
I don't even know if there's one in this draft. They're in the
I think there's one in there somewhere.
We're in the USFL. I think we got a couple. No, I think we had a couple of defensive players coming in. Sonny Styles, linebacker. Like I said, it's not a surprise that a lot of these coaches are. I mean, look at Dan Quinn; he's a defensive-minded coach. That's kind of what you expected with the first pick, especially when you need that. He can learn from Bobby Wagner. He's going to probably be a Hall of Fame linebacker.
Should definitely be.
The cool part about this guy is he's kind of like Reese, where you can throw him up at the edge, and look how quick he can get to the backfield right here. They're showing him get to the backfield. He's quick to get back there, and he's also can play out in the flats. Kind of like what was his name that went to the Chiefs?
I remember. Oh, Delane. Mansur Delane, yeah.
He's good at watching the quarterback's eyes, watching the hips, knowing kind of like where he needs to be on the field. He very rarely makes mistakes. He's very patient. I think patience as a linebacker is very key because if you can get too jumpy and you can totally mess up the entire route of your defense, pretty much. So for him to have the patience that he is, very underrated, in my opinion, linebacker, even though he went 7 to the Commanders.
Yeah, and I know you can't put full stock in it, obviously, but his combine was insane.
I guess.
He was it's just like there wasn't, at least as far as you're getting a pure athlete. Like this guy is fast, he's strong play recognition, change of direction, all those kinds of things. The intangibles are there for him to be very good, and yeah, definitely being able to learn from Bobby Wagner is going to be huge for him as far as not only how to be successful as a linebacker in the league, but also just how to stick in the league, because that's not something that every guy gets, is the immediate ability to be taught how to stick in the league and how to continue to adapt your game. So while I think, again, O-line, but everybody could use O-line, honestly. It's a very important part of any team. I think this is a good pick for them because he could anchor their defense for years to come, honestly.
I just would have went O-line here. I mean, I know I've been saying that the last 3 picks, and I think you could say it about anybody here, but I think protecting Jordan Daniels and your star quarterback, especially with this pick, your pick, protecting these guys that you are going to make your franchise quarterbacks is key.
I mean, yeah, we always say that the game's won in the trenches. Having a good O-line, having a good D-line can win you a lot of games that you otherwise might not have been in. So let's take a look. Where are in best available? Where's the next Michigan player?
I mean, I'm sure there are.
I just wanted to see who it was.
I'm wondering if, because Kellen Moore is an offensive-minded coach, he's going to go Lemon or he's going to go Moaga.
Or
to help Tyler Shook.
Or Simpson.
Who?
Ty Simpson.
No, because they're fully on board with Shook.
I've heard that before, and then the team's taking a quarterback.
They re-signed him for no reason.
Chiefs. I mean, yeah, but
so
I don't know. I mean, I think
you can't keep comparing it to the Chiefs. I know the Chiefs took Mahomes and he became a great quarterback, probably greatest of all time. But it's a really one-off situation that people keep doing all the time. They're like, oh, the Chiefs took Patrick Mahomes in this many rounds, and then look what happened. It's like, yeah, I get it, but you can't keep comparing that. It's a totally different comparison because Patrick Mahomes was a great quarterback, phenomenal quarterback in college where people didn't really realize the arm strength he had. But so many people want to be like, well, the Chiefs did this. It's like, yeah, but that's a one-off situation, I think.
Right, but
I think with this, Shook proved himself last year.
Right, but for the fact that everything gets compared to the Chiefs, it's because that's the model of success over the last decade.
I get it, but like we need to stop this narrative of like continuing to sit here and say, well, the Chiefs did this, and look at how great Patrick Mahomes is. Yeah, but Patrick also had a a Hall of Fame tight end. He had a Hall of Fame defensive line. They had a defensive line that was great. He had a team ready for him to go. He had all the pieces ready to go when they handed him the keys. We can keep making these comparisons, but unless you give that guy the keys to the Ferrari and say, hey, we put all the wheels on, we put the steering wheel, we put the doors. If he just drives without any wheels on it, he's just going to keep driving nowhere. So it's a continuous thing, and I'm sitting here, I'm like, oh my God, stop comparing them. Because it's a completely different scenario that these guys are getting drafted. If Simpson comes into the situation, he's in the same position as Shook.
Right? I'm not saying necessarily that it's going to that change. I don't think Ty Simpson changes the game for anyone. I don't like him as a prospect. I don't think he's going to end up being, and I could be very wrong, but I don't think he's going to end up being a successful NFL quarterback. I didn't like what I saw.
Yeah,
but it's the thing is like all these teams and these fans are looking for their teams to have success, and that's what success looks like to them. It's the same thing when we were growing up. The comparison was the Patriots. Like, you have to be, if you want to win, do it like the Patriots because that's what they did and they won. And like to that point, yeah, the Patriots had intangible things that a lot of other teams didn't have to begin with, let alone hitting on a legendary GOAT quarterback in the 6th round.
So I'm going to play devil's advocate again with that. He was put in a perfect situation. He had a great coach. He had a great team behind him.
Right.
That was the difference between that team. So, again, Brady, if Brady is on the Cardinals of that time, I don't know if he's going to be as successful because he's not going to be able to have a chance. We always say the first three Super Bowls were defensive owned, and then he started coming into his own. He just didn't lose the game for them. He had good games, but he didn't lose the game. So I don't know. I'm just tired. I'm just so sick and tired of hearing all the Chiefs did this and the Patriots did that. It's like, because it was perfect situations.
But you're always going to have this happen. That's what I'm saying. I'm saying before the Chiefs,
but compared to more of a real realistic situation, like for last year, where you had Russell Wilson and for your Giants, where you guys had you drafted Jackson Dart. Hold on.
Slates.
Jordan Tyson.
Damn, I wanted him.
And he's off the board. He proved himself all year. Great receiver out of Arizona State. You know, I was surprised that they didn't take that the Commanders didn't take him, because him and Jane Daniels did play together in college and were actually a really good duo in college. So
it's true.
I think a couple of years he was at Arizona State. But back to my point, I'm not saying like your analogy and mindset is wrong. I said I'm sick and tired of hearing it, because it's like you're telling me like if Ty Simpson comes here, if he just takes over in a game, it's just gonna become a Super Bowl winning, and it's like they're not even a Super Bowl winning team yet. They're not even a Super Bowl caliber team. This doesn't make them that much better. It just gives them another weapon. They still have some more holes to fill. But like when Andy Reid drafted Pat Mahomes, that was to give him the franchise. He set all the pieces. He said, "All right, Pat, I got all the pieces here. Here's the keys. I'm gonna guide you the entire way." Then he had Spags, and he's like, "Okay, Spags, you're gonna have a great defense." And that's what they had. Same with the Patriots. Patriots won their Super Bowls off their defense.
Right.
So
well, the thing is like
when we continue to sit here and have these conversations, it's just like, oh my God, stop comparing the teams to them.
But that's what fans want their teams to do. It's just they're going and getting that final piece before they do it. But you're always going to have.
But you have to be ready. That's what I'm saying. The teams aren't ready.
Right, but what I'm saying is, I understand you're getting tired of hearing it, but you're going to keep hearing it because this is what always happens when a team has a lot of success.
Damn.
Oh,
spit everywhere.
Yeah, he's very emotional.
That was gross.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, it's an emotional moment, but like he just like when he stood up, he spit everywhere.
Oh, I mean, I guess in a way, it's a good sign for Saints fans. You get a guy that.
All right, so who the Browns need? They got a good defense. They've had a great defense.
Back to O-line. Caleb Downs, maybe?
Probably Downs, or they'll probably go Lemon. Give him another receiver.
Or did they cut Njoku?
Oh, he's still there.
Okay, I couldn't remember.
He signed an extension last year.
Or do you go all gas, no brakes on the defensive line? You take Reuben Bain and put him on the opposite side of Myles Garrett, just terrorizing opposing quarterbacks. I don't know, like.
Jordan, you're out here singing. We saw you overcome with emotion as you were making the walk. What were you thinking in those moments?
I'm just so thankful, so blessed. The Lord's doing work on me. He's not done. I'm just going to keep this thing rolling. I'm going to give him all, and that's all I can do.
Well, I have the pick for the Browns. So,
okay.
My sources are saying I can break it, but if I can break the news here if you want. I also have the Giants pick.
Okay. Break the Browns one. Please don't break the Giants one. I would like to be.
The Browns will select offensive tackle Spencer Fano from Utah.
Okay.
My sources say.
There was a question. So if that is indeed the case, I know there was a question as to which offensive tackle was the best in this draft. He was one of the names mentioned. It was him, the one from Miami, and then Caden Proctor, Slade mentioned, from Alabama. Okay, I mean, like I said, someone finally picked O-line. I've been saying O-line for almost every team that they could use it, and.
Well, what this Jordan Tyson pick is going to do for the Saints is give Chris Olave a break because he's been getting his ass kicked the last 3 years. It's going to give Kamara a break. It's going to open up the passing game for Shook. I still think they need to build their offense. I think their offensive line is pretty young though, so I don't know if we need to really build it. I got to look at this depth chart and see who's the oldest offensive line and whatnot. But I see there's a lot of potential with Shook. I think Kellen Moore had the recipe, sees what he sees in Jalen Hurts and Shook. So here's the Browns pick. Thank you, sources.
Thank you, sources. Let's see. Oh, I forgot they got Travis Etienne. The Saints.
Yes, they did trade for Travis. So this is going to be big here for the Saints. I think they're sick and tired of being behind the Buccaneers, behind the Falcons. If anything, the Buccaneers fell back by losing Levante David. They lost Mike Evans. Pivotal parts of both sides of the defense. God, I'm starting to act like Jordan Tyson. Spit going everywhere. They lost both their two main guys. And this is a power move right here. Hey, we're going to go and we're going to go over the top with you on all three of our guys. We're going to run it down your throat. We're going to go play good defense and compete. So, I mean, it's a great pickup. The Browns, I mean, this is a pick to help out Shador. But apparently Shador is not the starter.
No.
They've decided that they're going to go with Deshaun Watson. And I don't blame him. I mean, if you're going to pay a guy $50 million, you're going to at least give him a shot to start the year. But who knows? We don't know who comes out of camp. Right now, he's the. They are picking fast tonight. I love
This is
This has to be the fastest picking draft ever. Usually the top 10 picks, they have gone like, we'd be sitting here and I would have finished a whole pizza, 10 beers, 13 chicken wings, a piece of cake.
all right. We picked the tackle. Okay,
Yeah, big boy.
Francis Maui Goa. All right.
Okay, so Mike, when's the last time two Samoans have gone back to back in the NFL draft? Go. Telepath.
I don't know. Help me, internet. When was the last time two Pacific Islander went back to back in the NFL draft?
And don't forget to tune into, there is NBA playoffs on tonight. Trey Day is tweeting that right now. And we have the NHL playoffs on, but all we care about is the Lightning right now. So.
Trade alert! An IHOP trade alert. The Dolphins are trading the 11th overall pick to
The Dallas Cowboys.
Oh, no.
So that means who's available?
Well, there is a now decent chance that it's Mekhi Lemon, because it appears as if they are more interested than some suspected in letting George Pickens walk after this year.
They are going to do it, too.
So perhaps this is Mekhi Lemon to essentially add to the offense this year and then replace Pickens next year. Ideally.
No, they are picking. The conversations have stopped.
No, I'm saying so being that it looks like they're letting Pickens walk at the end of the year, this could be Lemon to essentially add to it and then replace him after this season.
Yeah.
6'5.5", 329.
And he's not even the biggest guy in the offensive line.
Nope.
That guy is number 70.
Yep.
And I think he's coming back this year for Miami.
And I don't know if he's even I don't know if he'll be even the biggest guy on the Giants line.
Well, I mean,
because Andrew Thomas is pretty.
You don't need to be the biggest.
No. So, and this puts him in a good situation where I probably ideally their idea is that he's going to be the right tackle. But he may not be the starting right tackle to start the year, which is fine. They re-signed Jermaine Illuminor. And so you get a guy that can mentor Maui Goa. And down goes the microphone. Please. Oh, by the way, I do have the answer.
What?
Last time two Pacific Islanders went back-to-back in the NFL draft. Take a guess.
Last time. Let's put it in the comments here.
Yes.
Let's see. The last time
And don't cheat.
two Pacific Islanders went back-to-back
Congratulations.
in the NFL draft. All right, I'm putting that on our Twitter at Cinco Squad Pod 05. Go put the poll in there, and we'll give the answer here in a little bit.
Okay, and don't cheat like I did. All right, Reese and Maui Goa are the two first-round picks. I'm cool with that, honestly. Helps out with both sides of the ball. Kind of solidifies two positions of need for not only now but the future. So as a Giants fan, I'm coming out of this very happy. Now, I will say this. The last time the Giants had two first-round picks, two top 10 picks, in fact.
They gone.
No, they're both still on the team. But It was also a defensive player and then an offensive-sided player. It was Kayvon Thibodeau and Evan Neal. Evan Neal has been re-signed on a prove-it deal because he has been very lackluster over the beginning of his career and doesn't really even have a position because he might be a tackle, he might be a guard, depending on what they decide. And then, so he's probably going to be off the team possibly by the end of camp. And Kayvon Thibodeau might be traded by the end of camp. So
I'm getting sick and tired of talking about the Giants. Can we talk about the Eagles? Go Birds! Let's
you
go!
don't have a pick yet.
That's 23.
Okay, we'll get there.
Up.
We'll get there. It's coming.
We're going to take... Okay, I know exactly who the Eagles are going to take, too. I'll give everyone a guess.
Okay, what's the best Georgia player available?
Monroe Feeling.
There you go.
Tackle out of Georgia.
Hold on, no, it's your Georgia defensive players. So that's going to be...
Let's see. I mean, take your pick.
Right. I mean, you can't really go wrong.
Kristen Miller.
Yeah.
C.J. Allen, linebacker.
I think those are the top. By the way, to answer the question from earlier, the highest rated Michigan player, it's Derek Moore.
Who?
Derek Moore, the pass rusher.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, ESPN has him as the 53rd best prospect. Now the question is,
I'm so sick of the Cowboys.
I know. Just get the
And
pick
then,
over with.
the biggest news the other day was Jerry Jones almost falling off the frickin' stage.
When he went to go shake.
I'm sorry,
Bill
but
Clinton's
I
hand.
fall. I'm sorry, man. That's bad.
So I want to get another prediction from you now. Will we see another? You don't even have to name who it is, but do you think we're going to see another free fall like Shedeur last year?
Who?
Shedeur Sanders?
What do you mean free fall?
Like he was supposed to go in the first round, he went way later. Is there anybody you think that falls, even if it's not a first rounder, and you don't have to name a name? Do you think somebody? We get another year where somebody.
I think we're always going to have something. I think we're always going to have someone that goes out of the first round that should have won. Maybe Ty Simpson, I think. It's more of a position player a lot of the times that we're looking at.
Yeah. I would guess it's probably one of the receivers. Whether it's like a Denzel Boston or an Omar Cooper Jr.
Yeah.
Just because like that receiver is one of those where it's like receivers and running backs, right? Where you can get a ton of depth throughout the draft. You don't necessarily need to get the top one. Unless you really need a number one. All right, and here comes the Dallas Cowboys pick.
Caleb Downs out of the
Ohio State University. Hey,
Really?
John, did you
Really?
know?
Really?
What? Yeah, I finished it. You started it.
You didn't not finish it.
Yeah.
You might have to take a timeout. I think
What do you mean?
I think Mike's sick.
I said the Ohio State University.
That's not how you say it.
You said the. I said Ohio State University.
How do you normally say it?
You want me to do the thing?
Well, obviously, that's how you always say it.
It's not how I always say it.
Yes, it is.
Hold on. To lubricate the pipes. They have selected Caleb Downs out of the Ohio State University. Better?
Yeah.
Hey, did you know that Ohio State has good players?
Yeah, I guess.
Well, there's essentially the replacement for Trayvon Diggs, more or less. I mean, he's a safety, but he kind of plays everywhere in the secondary.
So, Dolphins. I never understand this. So
They be one pick.
were they really thinking the?
Oh, that's they're taking. They're going to take Ruben Bain.
Keep him in Miami.
Keep him in Miami. They need a pass rusher. I mean, they traded, Jalen Phillips to you guys last year. Did they? I think they might have. Did they trade Bradley Chubb? Thought they did. Yeah, I mean, I think Bain makes the most sense here. Unless you're getting Mekhi Lemon or Kenyon Sadiq to give Malik Willis a weapon.
All right.
But then again, you have, presumably right now, you don't have Tyreek. He's a free agent, isn't he? You have Jalen
He's
Watt.
gone. No, it's not. Yeah, he's a free agent.
Yeah, nobody signed him yet. I don't know if you guys are going to get a shot at Monroe Freeling, to be honest.
I don't know who we're gonna get. I mean, we lost Josh Sweat to Arizona last year. We didn't have him last year, so we need an edge.
Is Brandon Graham retired again?
He hasn't made a decision yet.
Okay.
I'm assuming yes.
Who else left? Didn't you lose another linebacker?
We lost N'Kobe Dean.
Yeah. Okay, that's the one I was thinking of.
We lost Reed Blankenship.
Right.
Lost a lot of guys.
Yeah. Well, I mean, there's a few different guys you could replace them. I mean,
Jerry Jones, what did he tell you about the Cowboys' plans to use you?
First of all, I just want to say thank God. Without that, none of us would be here. Just thankful for my Savior, Jesus Christ.
There could be a direct replacement for Reed Blankenship coming up for you.
Cooper DG.
Well, no, he's already there. Remember, we told you that he was going to be good, and you got sick of hearing the name.
I like Cooper.
Yeah, you like him now.
I should have worn his shirt. I should have worn his jersey.
Yeah. Or you could just wear Giant stuff because that looks better. But teach their own. No, Dylan Thieneman, safety out of Oregon.
Yeah, I mean we do need safety help. We did just bring in dude from the Seahawks, so.
Oh, Woolen?
Yeah.
Yeah, of course you did.
So I don't know if we really need help there. I think we're gonna go edge rusher.
Yeah, there's a lot of good ones this year. Hey, maybe you'll get. So it's funny. Both sides of the Miami pass rush are still available and are ranked in the top 10 of best available now. It's Ruben Bain, who I think Miami's taking here, and then Akeem Mesidor.
Well, the thing is, like, I got so sick and tired of hearing about Caleb Downs and his knee, and the people saying that's hurting his stock and everything. And I'll finish my statement after they pick this. Miami makes the pick.
Caden Proctor. All right, so protecting Malik Willis and or whoever the future quarterback is.
Kid from Texas. What's his name?
Quinn Ewers.
Quinn
I
Ewers
forgot
is
they had
there.
Quinn Ewers, yeah.
I mean, obviously they got Malik Willis.
Willis, yeah.
Who's shown that he can actually play in this league. So we'll see what he got. I mean, go surround him, new team, new look. Go get yourself some protection. It's going to take him some time to grow. I mean, he's a big fucking guy, but
huge.
Man, that Nicole girl, she is an agent for everyone. Shout out to her. That's Jalen Hurts' agent.
Yeah, I mean, it's cool to see, kind of notice guys that have the same agents.
So, like, back to Caleb Downs. Like, I'm so tired of hearing people like, oh, his knee, it's a problem, blah, blah, blah. They have access to some of the best doctors in the world now. And especially being a Cowboy, you don't think Jerry's going to be like, look, I got you. I picked you this high. I traded for you. I'm going to go get you looked at and make sure this knee is never a problem for you in the NFL. Like, I got so tired of it. It's like all his work, all the hard work that he did at Ohio State, all the hours he put in off the field, all the tape he watched, all the weight room sessions he was in. And people are like, his knee hurt? No freaking shit. He won a national championship for them the year before. He busted his ass, and yet you're going to beat this kid up over his knee? Of course, my knee would hurt too, doing all that stuff. Like, to just absolutely destroy a kid's opportunity without even giving him the chance to be with an NFL team. I hope he has success. Now, I wish it wasn't with the Cowboys,
Right.
but I really do wish he had success because I got so sick and tired of hearing about these injuries. Yes, it's critical, and I totally get it because the Cowboys drafted your boy out of fucking Notre Dame, the linebacker.
Jalen Smith.
But, it's unfortunate. Sometimes you don't come back, but it sounds like he's done nothing but find help, do what he can to get out there, and I really do. I wish him a long career. Wish him a very long career and able to grow as a NFL safety, corner safety. I think he'll play corner. But I hope he does, and then, like, when he's a Philadelphia Eagle in 3 years, we'll be very happy to replace him with Malcolm Jenkins. We got to have some Ohio State blood on our team.
You haven't had Malcolm Jenkins in, almost a decade.
5 years. No, 10 years.
A decade.
Damn, it's been 10 years since we won the first Super Bowl. That's
Yeah. No, I mean, as much as, we do, and will always, trash on the Cowboys, because we don't like the Cowboys, I'd never wish any of them to get hurt. So, yeah, absolutely. More power to you. I hope you stay healthy. I hope you have success. As long as it's not against the Giants. You can have success against the Eagles all you want. That's fine. Just not the Giants. But, yeah, I don't wish a bad career on him just because the Cowboys took him.
You have said that the O-linemen are the best athletes on the field. Are you getting
My thing is not updating.
catching some passes, maybe running the ball a little bit out there?
Oh, for sure. Coach, give me a chance. I promise I'm going to put that ball.
I shall be back.
And I think that's a great pickup. Smart move. Way to get yourself a opportunity. I think the Rams are going to take Ty Simpson here. Stafford has about 3 more years. And he has time to build. If anything, Sean McVay's young enough where he can build this quarterback. He's going to be able to get himself time to develop and build in this offense. This offense is young. I think we get Ty Simpson here at 13 to the Rams. It's a perfect situation. Again, this is a situation where you could see Ty Simpson ultimately becoming a good NFL quarterback because he does not need to come in and be the guy. He can go in and back up. He can go in and be able to be just a sponge to everything that Stafford and McVay can provide for him. So we'll see. I think this is where we go with Baltimore coming up. Baltimore has some. I think that's where Ruben Bain's going to go. Ruben Bain, I think, is going to be a Baltimore Raven. They're trying to build up that defensive side of the ball. You have my boy from Michigan. I forget his name. What was the coach? Jesse Minter, defensive-minded coach. He's one-on-one that edge rusher and whatnot. So I think that's the way to go, and be like that type of guy. Tampa, I can see them going to get Lemon from USC, and I don't know.
I think so. The Rams are in a position, like you said, with the Chiefs, where it's not necessarily like they aren't right there already. So this is more of a pick for the future. So I could definitely see Simpson at this pick. Maybe you go Kenyon Sadiq, and you get another weapon, not only for Stafford now, but also for whoever the future quarterback is, because they are ready. And I think it's been the one thing that's kind of stood out for me offensively for them has just been that they haven't seemed to have had like a consistent tight end, especially pass catching tight end. I mean, Higbee's mostly been there, but he's also had some injury problems. So I wonder if you bring in a guy like Sadiq to be that weapon, that big
pass. I don't think there's not a good enough tight end in this draft right now to take first round, in my opinion.
He's the third best available player, according to ESPN.
Yeah, I just don't see a tight end. If anything, he might be one of the guys that slips through the cracks that goes to the second round. Because I think a tight end is a dime a dozen. Because they're so now they're so versatile in the sense that they don't play the tight end position like they used to. They're more receiving tight ends, if anything, nowadays. So, yeah, I mean, this would be a perfect situation for them to get a quarterback right here. Get themselves a quarterback, develop him underneath Stafford, let McVay get his hands on him and just, like, develop him. And then, boom, you have yourself your future quarterback after Stafford leaves.
What about Stetson Bennett? Man,
you need to go take another break.
He won a national championship.
So, not because of him.
I don't know. It means good plays.
Yeah, I mean, it's easy when you just can throw a ball up and you got 4 first-round picks running around.
Yeah, semantics.
Look what happened to freaking Mac Jones. Number 1 picks all around him.
To be fair, the player comp for Ty Simpson is Mac Jones. Said I'm not.
But it's a perfect situation to what you were saying before. Okay, so this is a situation where it's like Patrick Mahomes and Tom Brady, where like you can. I'm not saying he's going to be that.
No.
I'm saying that he's got this is like a perfect scenario. The team's already a well-oiled machine. You just got to take over.
It is.
Called it.
Yep. Well, if you want to make a mistake, Rams, it's fine.
Sean McVay don't make mistakes.
Okay.
Sean McVay is like the best coach in the league.
Oh, I don't disagree. Like I said, I don't think he's going to be a good NFL quarterback.
I mean, people didn't think that Puka was going to be a good NFL wide receiver.
Okay, wide receivers and quarterbacks are different.
They are, but they aren't. It's the same play. They still got a lot of spotlight. Puka came out of nowhere.
Well, I'm not talking about the spotlight. I'm just talking about, like, you have to be able to play the position at the NFL level. There's been plenty of guys that didn't have stellar college careers at receiver or got overlooked at receiver and had good NFL careers. But if you're this hyped, you're supposed to be the guy.
Not immediately.
Mac was. That's who he's being compared to. He's being compared to Mac Jones.
But that's what I'm saying. It's 2 different situations. You can compare his play to Mac.
Okay.
It's not his draft status to Mac. That's what they're comparing, is how he plays the game. And Mac Jones went good last year. So, I mean, give him a couple of years under a good coaching system, look what happened. So we can sit there and say,
he's
okay,
still
Mac,
not a starter, though.
because he's behind Brock Purdy, who's probably top 5 quarterback in the league. That's
Right.
the reason why. Like, he sat behind him. That's what I'm saying, is like, you give a guy a chance to be with a team. This is like the player comps are about what you can do on the field, not what you get drafted. He got drafted here, and he's not going to be a starter. We know that. Stafford just signed a 3-year deal.
Right. I'm telling you, I don't think when he is a starter, he's going to be good. I don't think it's going to work.
Disagree.
I don't think it's going to work.
I disagree because I like McVay. I like the way he coaches, especially with having the weapons around him. You just got to place him in there and give him the confidence in there behind him. Will he be a great quarterback? Who knows? But I do think he will be.
I did not like what I saw.
That's another thing, too. You're basing off of 1 year of playing.
I'm basing it on the eye test.
1 year of playing, though.
Okay.
So, like, that's another thing, too. Like, we have 1 year. We're such components of watching one guy 1 year and saying they're not a great player. It's like, he did make great decisions at Bama. Bama just made poor decisions coaching-wise down the stretch. And I don't know. I just see something in him that I think him going to the Rams is actually a perfect situation. Will it work? Who knows? But it's a great opportunity for it to work. You have everything in This is where I'm saying is if you can go into that lineup in 2 years and you can't win games on that coaching staff with those players, then yes, there's something wrong with you.
Right.
So this is where I compare when you draft Patrick Mahomes, when you draft Tom Brady, this is the comparison. When you draft this kid to fucking New Orleans with no one there, that's where I'm saying is the difference.
Right.
This team is a well-oiled machine that has had the opportunity to go to Super Bowl the last 3 years and is continuously getting better, and McVay is continuously getting the team better. This is where he's going. This is where it's a perfect scenario for him.
Right. Okay, fine. I don't disagree. Perfect scenario. In my mind, perfect scenario, wrong quarterback.
Who would you pick?
None of them.
I mean,
whether the scenario is perfect or not, if you don't have the right guy.
The problem is the Rams are never going to be in a position to get a quarterback in the next few years, unless they trade very heavily. And McVay is a draft guru, as we've seen.
Doesn't mean you have to draft the quarterback. You can go get a quarterback.
You can, but why wouldn't you draft someone that's young? McVay's young. Have him grow with them.
Because he's not the right guy.
Then who's the right guy?
You don't pick.
Who's the right guy?
No one in this draft.
Who's the right guy, man?
No one in this draft.
But I'm saying, who's the right guy? You keep saying no one's the right guy. Who is the right guy? Who would you take in this? Not this draft, next draft, whatever it might be. Who is the right guy? You keep saying that.
I don't know.
I just want to know. Like,
I don't know.
Next year's draft, like, who would you take?
I don't know.
Because the Rams are never going to be in a position to get this high again. They got this high because they traded their picks away.
You don't take a quarterback for the sake of taking a quarterback.
But that's not what they're doing. They're building up for their. That's not. What I just said. That's not what they're doing. They're doing this because they know Stafford's only got a couple of years left, and they're building up for their future.
Right.
If McVay sees something in him then we should not damn near see anything because he's picked some of the greatest players in the NFL.
I'm just providing my opinion.
I'm just saying, like you're sitting here saying. I'm just asking who would you take?
No.
Oh, they gave him something nice. The Islander. Oh, that's Buxton. Oh, the Bucks right now. Okay.
Yes, that's the reason.
I'm just saying, like, if you had to take a quarterback in any of draft that coming up, or any quarterback to come to replace Stafford, who would you take? That's not under contract. Okay, so you want to take someone in the NFL. Who would you take? That's what I'm asking. Who's available to do it? Mac Jones?
Could have gotten Mac Jones. You could have gotten Malik Willis. You could have traded for, I don't know if you believed in any of this. I don't know, the Saints guys. I don't know. That's the thing. I don't know.
But man, I'm just asking out of your opinion, though. That's all I'm asking. Like, who would you personally take if you were the Rams and you're like, hey, you have to take a quarterback, either playing in the NFL or draft one in this year or next year? Who would you pick? That's what I'm asking. That is my question for you. And I think it's very hard for someone to answer because in the NFL, there's a lot of guys that are tied up with contracts. Obviously, there's a lot of backups, but there's a lot of backups that aren't going to be NFL ready. I don't know. There's not a lot of guys out there. Look how many fucking backups came in this year.
I understand that. I'm just saying I don't. In the end, whether it's a perfect scenario or not, this is not a quarterback that I believed in, so I would not have taken him. In fact, if you said, forced me, take a quarterback.
That's what I'm asking.
Post Fernando Mendoza. If I had to take one this year in the draft, Taylor Green from Arkansas.
From Arkansas?
Yes.
That's weird. Why him?
Because I think he fits the way the league has gone. He's he's a good athlete, strong passer, good escapability from the pocket. He's athletic, so you can draw up run plays for him. I just like how dynamic his game is. He impressed me when I watched him play. He impressed me.
Yeah.
With his ability, and there's no perfect to it. I guess
I'm not saying you're wrong in your statement saying that. I'm just saying I understand the pick because they're trying to replace Stafford in a few years, and McVay must see something in this kid because he did have a hell of a pro day. I don't know if you watched his pro day. His pro day was really good.
His pro day was very good.
Combine because the combine, I don't think someone benching 225 30 times is impressive. Like, yeah, cool, but I can do that. So I watched his pro day, and his pro day was very convincing. He's learned, he's grown, he's continued to build himself. I don't know what's going to happen, but I like the move because you're not taking a big risk here. You have a solid team around you, and if we know anything about McVay, his real picks come in the late rounds.
Yeah, I mean, he's built a lot of the depth of his team in the later rounds.
If anything, he hates the first round because he likes going to 6th, 7th round. He's like, I'll take these guys. I'll take these scraps.
I don't know. It's just I guess I get frustrated with the idea because I've seen multiple teams do it, including this one, where they take a position because they feel like they have to. And that's, I guess, my concern for the Rams is you picked the best available quarterback. Yes, in a scenario in which it was a good time, it was probably a good time to take a quarterback. I just don't. I guess I don't know if that was the for sure pick that it was a QB. I don't know this year, unfortunately for them, if it was a pick they could win. I just don't really believe in a lot of these guys.
You're saying other teams, and you're comparing it to the Giants, who have picked players before, and the Giants haven't been competitive in the last decade. Most of the teams I think you're comparing them to haven't really been competitive and haven't really been there. Like the Rams, they could have picked Ruben Bain. They could have picked other guys to help build their defense, but he saw an opportunity. I mean, if he sees an opportunity, I'm all with McVay. I think he's one of the greatest recruiters, draft guys, eyes for players, their talent, what he can do in their system. And at the end of the day, what do I always say to people? If a quarterback fits your system and you can develop that quarterback into your system and he could just plug and play, shit, you're in a good position.
Yeah, I mean.
All right, so here we are. Since we're talking about Tampa Bay Buccaneers coming up, we are going to give the answer for the last time two Pacific Islanders, so Samoan players, have gone back-to-back in the NFL draft. Mm-hmm. And I'm going to say...
what's your guess?
2013.
Not far off. 2016. Number 6 overall, Ronnie Stanley to the Baltimore Ravens. He is of Tongan descent. And then right after that, at number 7 was the Niners taking DeForest Buckner, who is of Samoan descent.
No, DeForest, the big-ass motherfucker.
Yo, he's massive. Is he still in the Colts?
Yeah.
I swore he's still in the Colts. So, yes, that is the last time that two players of Pacific Island descent were drafted back-to-back in the NFL draft. Or the first round of the NFL draft, at least. So, hope everybody out there got that. If you didn't, now you learned something. Let's see, who do our hometown Tampa Bay Buccaneers select?
With the 15th pick in the 2026 NFL Draft, Tampa Bay Buccaneers select Ruben Bain Jr.
Ruben Bain goes to Tampa, so he's just moving 4 hours up the road.
Man, that drive up 75, though, is bullshit. He fell pretty far, too.
Yeah, that is a surprising fall for somebody that at one point some people thought might go in the top 5.
Well, they were saying he's better than Arvell Reese, so...
He's not better than Arvell Reese because Arvell Reese is now a New York Giant, and that automatically makes him better than anybody.
Fuck the Giants.
I know.
The Jets get another pick.
Jets do it. Plug in the old laptop.
There's a common theme with these coaches, though. So, like, if you see a lot of these coaches are taking offensive minded. If you're an offensive minded coach, you're going to go offensive minded player most of the time. So, you look at Ruben Bain. He kind of fits Tampa's defensive style. He's fast. He's quick. They need a guy to go upfield and get up in the north and south gaps. He's going to be a terror on that team.
Yeah, I mean, he steps in and immediately makes their pass rush a ton better. It's what the big question is going to be, honestly, is like who's lining up on the other side, because, I mean, you have someone like Yaya Diaby. I believe Levante David from the linebacker spot, at least. I think he retired, if I'm not mistaken. So that's a big loss on that defense. So,
all right, so we got perfect timing. We have Grandpa Jay joining the squad.
Hey, Jay.
Let's add him in here. I don't know how to add people in here. Now I messed it up. Oh, Jesus. Now I messed it up. I don't know how to get us back.
Technical difficulties. Yeah, I think Bain fills a gap on defense for multiple reasons for the Bucks. I do think this is a good pick. I mean, you could have gone, honestly. I guess you didn't really need a wide receiver. You could have shored up the line with Monroe Freeling, honestly.
What's good, Grandpa Jay?
It's the right pick, boys. It's the right pick. I've been talking since last year. I've been talking about us trying to get somebody to put some pressure on some quarterbacks. We got a high energy guy who obviously showed what he could do in big time games as well. And that's the right pick for the Bucks. I'm happy with that. I was a little bit afraid they might go Lemon. I wouldn't be mad with it, but 2 wide receivers with your first pick in the first round 2 years in a row. We know Godwin's aging and Evans is out, but this is definitely the way we got to go. We got a lot of holes on defense, and we need to compete. Carolina's improved offensively. Way too many improvements with the other teams offensively to not go defense.
Well, you also did pick up a lot of receivers that are young already to come in.
We got that.
Supplement Evans leaving. Godwin doesn't need to take a lot of pressure. Good tight end core that Mayfield likes to go to as tight ends. And you have 2 good running backs. I mean, you got Tucker and Irving. Bucky Irving there, which is a godsend. You have 2 running backs that probably came out of nowhere and just took the
Tucker.
You know what I mean? So shout out Syracuse with Sean Tucker, but I think it's a good pick. You lost a key defensive guy in Levante David. So let me ask you, Mike and I have been arguing for the last 20 minutes about this Ty Simpson getting drafted to the Rams. I think it's a brilliant pick. I think McVay, I just tweeted it, and McVay we trust if I'm a Rams fan, because he's always shown that he can draft a team. He can draft his players and he can do what he can. So if I'm a Rams fan, I'm saying Mike thinks it's a bad pick, and I think it's a great pick for the future. What is your pick?
I think Stetson Bennett is better than him already. I'm a little confused myself. I thought with the Puka Nacua situation kind of looming where you don't know what's happening, why not take Lemon at this point? Because who knows what's going to happen with your best receiver. So I would have gone receiver at that point. I don't think Ty's my guy. I would be okay waiting till next year because Stafford's probably going to play this year as well. So I'm a little confused myself by that one.
The only reason I'm saying is because Stafford's probably got a couple years, and Simpson's probably a couple years away from being a starter. So you have 2 quarterbacks where you can say, which one will fit my system when the time is right? Right? We don't know how long, and look how many times Stetson had to come in this year for Stafford, right? So it's good opportunities through the next few years for them to be like, okay, who's going to be the guy? And like I said, and I'm not, hyping up McVay or I'm not trying to be this overly exaggerating on McVay, but he's proven it. His proof is in the pudding. He has drafted guys where no one saw anything about, and all of a sudden these guys come out of nowhere, and it's like, shit, what the hell? Who's Puka Nacua? Like, who's this guy?
Very true.
Like, and that's what he's done. So I think it's a good idea because they have their team pretty much set. And what I was comparing this to, and I said earlier, is that I'm sick and tired of hearing every time we see a quarterback get taken, it's like, oh, we compare this to the Mahomes, Mel Smith, or Brady to Bledsoe. This is more of a similar route than the other candidates. When you take a quarterback on the other candidates, it's just a free for all. Like whoever gets the job gets the job. Versus this is more aligned that way.
Mikey, what you think? Right? I mean, you guys have to be watching this, and you're much happier than what we've been known the draft to be for years. I mean, picks are coming in faster than a damn hot dog stand in the middle of New York City.
Bro, they're like this.
Bam, bam, bam. Let's go. Action. I love it. I love it.
I mean, we're already almost at 20. We're almost at 20th pick right now. Like every time a player goes, I mean, normally right now in the 17th pick, we probably be like 2.5 hours, 3 hours in.
I'm saying, like our whole show is like, can we get to 20? And then we would barely be holding on for dear life 2.5 hours later, and we're at 20. So
and we got about 604 people coming in. So,
what's up, man? Big up to all the Cinco Squad peeps out there. Happy to have you all in with us tonight. John and Mikkel, John and the mighty Mikkel been leading you. But Grandpa Jay had to drop some old man knowledge on y'all. So what's up, people? Thank you guys so much. Has anybody commented? Are people happy? I feel like the irony with this is it's coming in faster and teams are actually making the right picks. Is that all we needed?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like most of the GMs actually aren't overthinking it this year.
Yep. What do you think about your boy going to Arizona?
I mean, I'm happy that it's a team that I don't have a dislike for, so I can actually still root for him. I think that's.
You could get that sick ass black Cardinals jersey too for him. That'd be fine.
I knew you were about to say something about a jersey. I'm like, this mofo about to talk about getting a jersey. Even though Arizona used to be in the NFC East widely once upon a time.
Long time ago. No, I think it's a good pick for them because we were talking about it. The injury issues that James Conner has had over the last few years, this lets him not have to carry so much of the workload, and as John said, like not be ran into the ground. And that offense is, I looked at the depth chart of it, that could be a very sneaky good offense if they stay healthy.
Well, yeah, I agree with that.
It was built up because Jonathan Gannon's not there anymore. I forget who was there.
Who is Kurtz? Cardinals.
Isn't it what's brother? The guy for the Packers?
LaFleur?
I think it's LaFleur's brother.
Oh yeah.
Yep, it's Mike LaFleur, yeah.
Mike LaFleur, yeah. So what Gannon did though is just draft very good defensive players. So I mean LaFleur has a great defensive body, and now they just need to go get a quarterback. I mean,
and Gardner Minshew, you don't trust?
Well, it's Brissett.
Yes.
I think Minshew will win the job over Brissett.
Well, Brissett's holding out right now because he wants to make more money.
Exactly. And they're going to be like, screw you. Go be somebody else's backup. We'll figure it out.
We shouted you out in the beginning saying about if anyone wants to go and swim, don't go to Jamie Peterkin.
Yeah, ever.
Thanks, guys.
Don't do it one time.
I've been training with him for 4 years, and I still sink.
Lies. All lies. All this man does is float.
I've gotten worse since high school, and that's Jamie's fault.
Because he hasn't touched a pool since high school, ladies and gentlemen. Don't let him fool you.
You know that's a lie.
Hey, what's the head count?
No.
What's the head count so far with Bama? What's the head count with Bama and Ohio State players?
Ohio State
had like 7
already.
That's insane.
Bama has 1. That's Ty Simpson.
Caden Proctor.
No. Yeah, Proctor.
Well, Ohio State has like 5 or 6.
Miami has 2 or 3 off the board already, too. Miami
2.
They had Mahoga or wwhatever to Giants, and Bain just went to y'all. So I don't know what the line is there. I think the Lions
out of all the guys. I think the Lions should go to 11 here. Do you guys have somebody, an immediate impact guy of these first 15 in the first round? Is there someone that stands out as immediate impact to you guys?
I said Love. I think Love's going to come in and just absolutely. I said he's winning Rookie of the Year. He's just going to come in and just tear it apart. But knock on wood, God forbid an injury, I think it's his to lose. Yeah. I mean, he's just the way he accelerated from junior year to senior year or sophomore year, whatever it was. It was just I said real to watch. It was almost fun to watch Notre Dame football. Sorry, Mom. Sorry, Mike.
It was fun to watch Notre Dame football. Thank you. We made the national championship game. That was fun. I had fun.
No, you didn't.
Well, before getting to the game, I did. That was fun.
You liked our pregame app. So Jay, I had this question in the beginning, and it's pretty cool. They're doing a Make-A-Wish kit to make the Lions pick, which is pretty cool. So I'm going to turn this on.
Yeah.
I think they go Malik Lennon here.
I would think they're going to go Jermod McCoy. They need secondary help.
Tackle.
You're ahead of us.
The 2026 NFL Draft. The Detroit Lions select Blake Miller.
Yeah.
Really?
That's a smart move.
Goff is still. People gotta remember, Goff is only like 27 or 28 years old still. Like he's very young, and people wrote him off. But giving him help in the next few years is going to be huge.
Nah, bro. Nah, he's in his 30s. He has to be in his 30s.
No, bro, he got drafted in 2018. Oh wait, 10 years ago.
Goff is in his 30s because he got drafted in his senior year, right? So he's
31.
At least 6 or 7.
He's 31, bro.
Yeah.
He just turned 30. Like he's young. He's still young. He's still got probably 8 years left in the league. So
that's what I love about the whole Brady factor here. Is like when you're 31, you still have 10 years left. Let's go.
Well, it's also like the amount of like how much they protect quarterbacks now. Like Troy Aikman was on the New Heights podcast, and he was talking about how if he had the ability to not be hit as much as they are now, how protected quarterbacks are, he probably would have had a 27-year career. Like he was saying something like that, like quarterbacks, he hates how protected quarterbacks are because these edge rushers make their living off of getting to quarterbacks, and if they hit them the wrong way, because they're going at full speed and they expect them to stop on a dime and hit them a certain way, they get flagged for 15 yards, and then everyone looks at this tackle like he's a joke. Right, so when I think about a quarterback like Jared Goff, you got to protect him, which the league's already doing, but you give him even more protection. Dude could play into his 40s.
The Vikings.
I mean, with
they're just rattling
running with the backfield, wow, that's a really Banks dropping down to Minnesota right there. I think that's
I like that.
Yep.
They're doing everything in Minnesota right now to be like, we can't lose Justin Jefferson.
Please stay.
Oh, I know.
We'll win something soon, we promise.
So, John, barring that you have a big opening in Philly, if things don't work out, you think your guy's going to make a move for Juddis?
Apparently, Jay Glazer said either this weekend or tonight, there's supposed to be a very big move in the NFL.
Wow.
I don't know if it's a trade, a sign, whatever. I would assume a trade at this point. But there's supposed to be a very big move coming, and he can't disclose it because he said that around like 3 o'clock this afternoon. So, I don't know.
By the way, I like the setup.
Thanks. You should be here. I shouted you out at the beginning saying how you're heading to Texas for heading to this Florida swim program. I forget what it's called, but you can say what it is.
So I've been blessed with the opportunity to be the head coach for the Florida Swimming Open Water Zones team. It's an annual open water meet. Every year it gets hosted in a different state. So Texas has it this year. It'll be back in South Florida next year, and it's going to be really exciting next year for South Florida. Maybe we could do some coverage on there, go take a little roadie and bring a different flavor to the show. But 48 kids, they were great today. They all were just bonding and really looking tight, and you love seeing that after night one from about 12 to 13 different teams from around Florida, from Sarasota all the way up to Jacksonville. Sarasota Sharks, Bulls, two of the more renowned programs, have a bunch of kids here. So I'm excited for these kids, and we're going to rock, man. We're trying to defend our title 7 in a row. We're going for that magic number 8, baby. Kobe in the house.
Well, best of luck to you guys. You know, I hope you guys do well and have a good time. Be safe, and hope you feel better as well. But the Eagles just traded with Dallas to get the 20th pick, and Dallas get the 23rd pick. So I believe my Birds are going to go edge rusher here, and they're going to go with
Mesidor.
The Panthers pick is in.
I don't know who they're going to go with.
Or do they go with your initial pick and they make sure they get a Georgia Bulldog and get Monroe Freeling?
I can see them going for Malik Lemon. Howie loves USC guys.
I mean, you are filling an immediate void.
And we already picked up 2 receivers in free agency. Or do we go offensive? I know. Do we go Monroe Freeling?
Dylan, I'm telling you, Dylan Thieneman. Replace Reed Blankenship.
I mean, look, I guess I don't have anything to say anymore about when it comes to players that you guys say is a great player. Go for him. Because Cooper Jean, I have a shirt of his now. So
hold on, you do still have to ask Jay while we're on a commercial break. Ask Jay your question.
What's that?
The not Super Bowl party, the draft party question. The 3 things.
I don't know if that was what I was going to ask him.
All right, leave me out then. Forget y'all, punks.
Oh, well, you can answer, but what would be the 3 items? And it could be all food, it can be all drinks, it could be whatever. But 3 items, you're only in charge of 3 to bring to a draft party. What are you bringing?
Money, hoes, and clothes. No, I'm kidding.
Okay. Yep.
I'm in charge of 3 items I got to bring to a draft party. I'm bringing probably like a fun game. I got this thing called Pop Darts.
Food.
So like a little game play
Food.
kill time. Oh, it's all food. I thought you said any
all
3
food.
things. Okay.
We can't eat Pop Tarts.
I'm bringing Shelly's. I'm gonna bring Shelly's amazing vegan cream cheese and fire jam dip with the pistachios on top. That's fire.
That's just awesome.
That's fire. You know that's fire.
I love that shit.
I'm gonna bring some veggie gyozo dumplings and eat like about 40 of those to replace the wings I would want to eat. And I would probably bring. That would bring a 12-pack of Heineken. Maybe a case. We'll go with a case. But
I told Mike, I said I'll bring a 24-pack for you guys and a 24-pack for me. That's a typical weekend for me.
I think they might go Monroe Freeling. That's surprising. I thought they were going to go McCoy there.
Oh no, the Eagles can't take a. Well, they can take a Georgia Bulldog. Just not that.
Technically, they don't take Georgia Bulldog off.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's true.
But
there are defensive players available.
So that we're going to take this pick right here. I think we're going to go with the speedster Malik Lemon here.
Yeah, I think that's a good pick. Mekhi Lemon will fit you. I was bragging about how good that kid was. I stayed up pretty late to watch a couple of USC games last year.
Fast.
This guy is a freaking ball magnet. The ball finds him. A little bit undersized, just like the other side of the ball, though. So you guys would have 2 undersized starting receivers. He's only like 5'11", I think, or 5'10".
But he's fast, and we need a fast guy on the outside because Devontae is getting the shit rocked every time. Devontae's he's an outside runner, but he also can play what he's been really good for us is he's being able to play inside the numbers for us, and that's where Jalen's not been able to. That's where our weaknesses are. If you go look at the chart, like that's where we have not hit in front. So right now the Eagles need to pick a receiver, and I think it's going to be Malik Lemon.
Mike, you sticking with Mesidor?
Yeah, I think it's going to be Mesidor.
They do love themselves a little edge rusher.
They do, and they lost a few in free agency, so they could use that as well. And like the depth at wide receiver, I think you can get one later that can be just as capable.
Oh yeah, let's go Birds.
Kai Lemon.
See? Let's go. Come to Philly, baby. Let's go. Let's put a ring on your finger. Let's get it.
What's the over/under on players wearing shades for the rest of the draft?
Like how many? Like what's your number?
Yeah.
What's your number? You didn't.
At least 20 in the first round.
I would say under that because I don't think there's been that many guys with shades on. There's been like 6.
Yeah.
Hell yeah, baby.
Right, 10.
Let's go. And I'm gonna stop calling you Malik because your name's Makai.
Yeah, he's Makai. That's just, I mean,
come on, Malik.
on the social media highlights here.
Wishful.
The guy is a bum.
He's quick, dude. Isn't he the dude that ran the 4.3 as a receiver?
He's also tough as bones too. He's one of those like stocky, really tough guys.
That's what I'm saying. Look at him. Look at his stature, man. Yeah. Come on, baby. Let's get
almost 200 at
5'11". Right now. Don't even go get the hat. Push your ass on the plane. Let's go.
Just go.
Let's go. Get your ass on the bus. Let's go. Come on, big dog.
And unfortunately for Slade, if he's still in the comments there, this was originally, even before it was Dallas's pick, this was Green Bay's pick.
Not if I don't think. Let's go. Yeah, that's right. That's right. That's right.
Did Trey tweet you guys who's being selected next with his inside sources?
Yeah, I already knew it.
I'm not paying attention. I like to be surprised.
But who? I mean, did Trey tell you who the Steelers are going to take about 2 hours ago?
No, because it's not every. Our sources are not
that fast.
They're only pick by pick.
Well, you have to figure that they're going one of two directions here, right?
Well, being that Simpson's gone, I think QB's out.
I don't know if Pittsburgh, I don't know if Pittsburgh's really relying on a QB this year. I think they're looking at next year because next year is a very deep QB draft. If you look at, especially with Arch Manning, you have potentially Bryce Underwood coming out.
Yeah.
If he has a good year. Yeah. You have oh my God, I'm buying that jersey. I'm going into debt.
No.
Give me your credit card.
No.
Jamie, give me your credit card. Man, I'm making a smart purchase. I'm making an executive purchase. Look at him. Look at this. Look at him right here on the outside. Like he can just burst. I watched him against Michigan, dude. He tore us apart.
Like right there.
Like that's just you. Like you said, he's tough. He can take hits too. So ultimately, he's going to play the slot, and we'll have Devonta play the outside because instead of getting his ass kicked in the middle. So that makes more sense. Actually, what I was saying meant the other way around. He can play the middle pretty well and play inside the numbers, which is what the Eagles need. They need inside the numbers type of players. So who's you got Dallas Goedert coming back. You got Calcaterra coming back. You got Devontae Smith on the outside. You got what's his name from the Bills just came to the Eagles. We just traded for a receiver.
Yeah, sure.
Huh?
You guys traded for a Bills receiver?
No, we picked him up in free agency. He's an older guy. You know who he is.
I just can't remember. You got Hollywood Brown.
Hollywood Brown. We got
Elijah Moore.
Elijah Moore.
Yeah, and Dontavian Wicks from the Packers.
Yeah. He's a young.
Is the crowd gonna go? Yeah. Is the crowd gonna go wild or is the crowd gonna boo? Let's see.
Thank you, Makai. Congratulations.
I love lemons. I'm eating nothing but lemons for 365 days.
Don't do that.
Lemon water. Lemon
lemon juice, lemon pie. Lemon pie.
Ooh, lemon pie.
Lemon meringue.
You
like lemon pie, but you don't like pumpkin pie?
Yes.
What the fuck is wrong with you?
Nothing.
His taste buds are eclectic.
That's actually a very good way to describe it, Jamie. Thank you.
It's sweet. It tastes like a Sour Patch Kid.
Exactly. Thank you. Nothing's wrong with me. I'm just being myself. Thunder.
And the crowd goes wild.
Sticks.
The whole production.
Mr.
No
Roboto.
production for this thing.
Oh, this is dope as hell. You
Yeah.
listening, Jay?
Yeah.
They go black? Oh, they go black.
Yep.
Yeah, they made this a whole production for this pick. This is
This is
really
fire.
cool. Yeah. How many people are there right now?
Hundreds of thousands, probably.
That's insane.
I would love. We gotta go to the draft one year.
For sure.
Screw your Florida's fun and shit.
This would have been the year for. This would have been the year for
After we
trade.
just hyped it up for.
I know. I think we just typed it up your side of the. Fuck your shit.
This would have been the year for
know
trade to
what? On
come to
second
the
thought.
draft.
Tina just texted me and said, "Do you have to pay to be there?" I'm like, "Yeah." She goes, "Looks miserable." Oh yeah, that's why we're doing it from 1,200 miles away.
The response: we should go.
I'd just be in the back there.
Oh yeah.
Yo,
So where do you guys think they're going?
Safety.
Safety?
yeah.
Kid from
I was-
Oregon.
I was thinking Caden McDonald, the D tackle from Ohio State.
Dylan Timina or Timonen.
Yeah, Thiminen.
Who's the coach? Oh, McCarthy.
McCarthy.
Yeah.
I was thinking the D tackle from Ohio State,
Who you got, John?
the heir to Hayward.
We got.
I think they're going Chase DeSantis,
O line.
O-line from Texas A&M.
My brothers, you guys have frozen like ice cream left in the freezer for 3 months. What's that?
I'm frozen.
At least on my screen, you are.
Screen. You're such a dick.
There we go.
Like, that's a good picture.
Featuring both high school tackle players and
You're gonna be.
football athletes. The Jerome Bettis Leadership Award recognizes high school football players who demonstrate leadership, character, and service, both on and off the field. Congratulations to each of you.
I love that flag football for girls is getting this much publicity right now. That's excellent.
The last time I introduced the Steelers' first round pick, I was fortunate to introduce TJ Watt. And with the 21st pick in the 2026 NFL Draft, the Pittsburgh Steelers select Max Ihancho,
Tackle.
Arizona State.
Oh, that's a surprising pick. Big boy though, 6'5", 320. My goodness.
Well, gonna make
Offensive
sure they
pass.
protect whoever their quarterback is.
I mean, that would be the start to trying to attract somebody there in the first place, right? So
Right.
Came to the U.S. from Nigeria when he was 13. The first time he ever played organized football in his life was in junior college.
Wow.
that's crazy. Wow.
2 years there, then up to Arizona State, where he started 31 games over 3 years, and now here he is now, a first-round pick in the NFL.
All right, gentlemen. Be back.
You are excused.
321 pounds, 34 arms around 491, 30 and a half vertical, and 25 reps. Those are unbelievable numbers across the board. The improvement that he showed this past year was outstanding.
Just running over guys.
Progress from 2024 to 2025.
Yeah, I think it's a good pick. I mean, you know, Pittsburgh is trying to build up for their future quarterback. That's all. I honestly don't think they want a future quarterback. I think they're set on dude from Ohio State. I forget his name. He won the national championship. Who was it?
Will Howard.
Will Howard. That's good. We get this guy's butt crack in our face. That's always nice. There we go. Appreciate that, buddy. I think we lost Jamie.
I'm here.
Now, who are the Chargers? Have to go with a secondary.
biggest need right now is offensive guard and defensive tackle, and they might go. Maybe they go with Mikey's guy here, Messador. They do need an edge. John, there you go. Those look delicious, don't they?
What?
They're serving the panel some awesome looking sandwich.
You must be way out.
Ooh, are those sweet? What is that on the end of the table?
You
Maybe
keep
something
you're
like
ahead
this.
of me, Jay.
I can't help myself. I'm on live TV, I guess.
I thought we were too.
Wait till you see what. Wait till you see what they bring them with their spread. Oh wow! Another close game in the Hawks-Knicks series. The Hawks squeak out a win by 1. Woo.
Damn. Knicks are bound to be cursed.
I had a feeling the Hawks would win this one. I think this goes 7. I think they're going to keep flip-flopping games.
I think the Knicks win the series at the end of the day.
How about this though? Brunson turned the ball over. They didn't even get a shot off to win the game.
Did you see the crowd right now at this place? It's they made their pick and everyone left. You want to look at the game?
And I remember at some point seeing something about CJ McCollum being the best player in terms of like that rating that they have. He hit the damn game winner tonight.
Damn.
Oh,
Here comes the pick for the Chargers.
there it is. I think it might be Mikey's guy, Messador. There he is. That's a hardboy kid right there.
Yeah, hardworking kid.
Yeah.
Who's just gonna put his nose to the grindstone. I mean, they all are, right? But you see this kid playing in his system. He's Canadian too.
Yeah. Oh yeah. He went to Clearwater Academy. Damn. Oh, local kid. I mean, we expected this from Miami's defense, didn't we?
It's just crazy because you had Bane on one side, this guy on the other side.
Yeah.
But if I'm Chambliss, did I make a mistake in not going to the draft this year after playing the way he did towards the end of the year?
I know. I mean, maybe he does. Let's hope for his sake the gamble plays off.
I hope so. I like this play.
But I know what Mikey's gonna say, but in the spirit of Cinco Squad, did the 5th pick, Arvel Reese, drop down as the best player in the draft to the Giants?
I mean, I said that I think Arvel Reese was great, but I still think Jeremiyah Love's the best player in the draft.
You really think so?
I've said that. I said that 3 times. I said he's rookie of the year.
Yeah, you said he's rookie of the year, but you didn't say he's the best player in this whole draft because obviously the defensive player could be better than him. Mikey, your thoughts?
I said he's the best player in the draft.
I mean, yeah, the 2 best players in this entire draft went 5 and 10. So,
Whatever.
no, I think so. Reese is a good pick, and I think he has potential to be the best player in the draft if it works out the way he's supposed to, because he is supposed to be so versatile on the defensive side of the ball. He can slide anywhere from, back at safety to up at, like, in the D tackle spot. But, I mean, obviously it's easy for me to say that because he's a Giant now, but, I mean, Love went to Notre Dame, so he's a great prospect as well, and I think he's going to have a successful career. I don't know. It could be Sonny Styles, honestly.
Yeah, it could be.
Who knows?
Do you think the Jets messed up?
I think the Jets messed up not taking Styles. We're not taking Reese. I mean, yeah, if I was them, I would have taken Reese, especially because he kind of covers a lot of the bases that you needed to start with on defense. I mean, obviously they need a lot of things, They're one of the many teams in this draft that do need a lot of things. I like Reese more than Bailey. I think Bailey's going to be a good player. I just like Reese's, like I said, versatility versus Bailey is more of a straight north-south pass rusher.
Right.
Which, nothing wrong with that, obviously. But who do you think it's going to be?
Who's the best player in this draft?
Yeah.
I don't know. I mean, looking up and down the board. I mean, Mendoza has done nothing to show me that he's not going to eventually try and be the most standout guy in this draft. They're just going to have to make a lot of moves next year, and it's not going to be in the draft to make sure that they keep surrounding him with the right people. We'll see if that combo works out with quarterback and running back now. Maybe he has a guy making better decisions, so that opens up their offense a little bit. But if I go down the board a little bit further, I mean, I think Mansour Delane was somebody that people weren't giving enough love to. I mean, this guy is an absolute maniac. Like, he might be the most competitive person in the entire draft. And that's what you want, right? You're bringing it into a team that's done nothing but compete for Super Bowls for almost, 6, 7 years, maybe longer. And this kid brings something to that team that they were lacking, which is that kind of swag, right? At corner, because all of a sudden you start seeing teams just rack up points on the Chiefs, and that wasn't happening for a while. They were winning off their defense the last couple of Super Bowls. So I think it's the right fit for them. I think he may have the most success early, given where he's going. Of course, I mean, that's kind of obvious to say, but I think that kid has a ton of potential. He's a freak, bro. He's an absolute freak.
Yeah, and unlike a lot of teams in the draft, that's a very win now team. And we said it when he got picked. He had to be super excited because, congrats, you just got picked by a team that absolutely could win a Super Bowl this year.
Yep.
Like,
as the sixth pick, that's crazy.
Right, as the 6th overall pick, you were immediately on a winner, or a team that is expected to be a winner. And that's not an opportunity that a lot of players get, no matter where they're picked or who they're picked by. So, yeah.
Well, imagine what Spags is going to do with this kid. That's why I say
God,
that. You know
it's
what I mean?
insane.
Yeah.
Because it's like, at the top end of what he's expected to be, it's like Trent McDuffie, but better. But like a better play recognizer and better at every level. As opposed to McDuffie's better going backwards. Mansour, Delane is like good at every level, which is crazy. All right. Who'd the Cowgirls take?
Ooh.
Apparently it's interesting.
Yeah.
Malachi Lawrence, UCF.
Yeah.
Well, they have had good success with guys with the last name Lawrence, I suppose.
They definitely have. All right, let's read his profile here a little bit for people wondering who he is. He was up the road from us. We didn't know. High motor edge rusher with the length to get into blocker's chest, and he plays with active hands. So I guess they figured, let's keep getting better on defense because their offense was, a top 3 offense last year?
Yeah.
Scored a lot of damn points.
Yeah, and surprisingly, usually their defense is the one that really holds them up. But last year it was not good at all. So
not at all.
To get somebody.
I'm back.
He's a big guy.
Yeah, Cowboys go with Malachi Lawrence from UCF. In case you guys don't know the stats on this kid, he's not just a big boy. This guy's a motor 6'4", 258. That is a big 6'4".
So, all right, they short up the defense.
That's a lot of sacks since 2023. This kid's a high performer.
That's going to help Quinny Williams, too.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I forgot. I
hate to say it, but they've had a pretty good draft right here in the first round.
I think everyone really filled the need where they needed to.
Well, like you guys said, it seems like the GMs are actually not overthinking things, and they're just taking positions of the best player at a position of need.
Yep.
What time's your flight tomorrow?
I gotta be at the airport around a couple minutes to 5. You know how we do, baby. Burn that candle.
Here's an interesting point. I understand that swimming is a sometimes outdoor sport and mostly indoor.
Mhm.
I can understand why you get to the golf course early, you play early and stuff. But why? There's no benefit for them to swim in the morning as early as they do. It's like, yeah, let's get there. There's the sun's coming up. You're inside.
I agree. I agree. There's a lot of research being done right now, especially with teenagers who are obviously getting more and more load. They're not getting enough sleep. That there's more value to sleeping and just having them come back and having quality practice in the afternoon. I actually have a friend up in Jacksonville whose club right now went to just 5 afternoons, but they're 4 3 hour practices of those five because they do an hour of dry land and roughly 2 hours in the water, and the results of that team have been tremendous because their focus has been on letting the athletes rest, less stress, better performance. So I feel there is something to that. And, a lot of people are now starting to talk about let's break the model of what swimming is supposed to be and let's see what's best for our team. And I like that about the sport. People aren't willing to break away, but people are willing to break away now from the norms. So
Yeah, because
maybe
what
that's,
back then doesn't really work now, like, right? And you gotta go.
well,
You kind
you're,
of gotta evolve, but you
yeah,
also have to like kind of go with what you feel is right too. Is like as a coach,
correct. Yeah, traditional
you know,
models
you
work
can
for
you can
teams
listen
that
to your
have.
players.
Yeah, traditional models of training will work for teams who generally have this blue collar grind mentality, right? Like your Sarasota Sharks, and their kids are going to come in and work. They're going to swim a lot of yards. They're going to put their head down, and that's that. But you have to ask yourself, what of the experience for the kid? I think we're still undermining that. As coaches, we have to think about two things. One, are we creating wins for swimmers or wins for athletes? Not are we giving them what we want to give them because we think that the grind is what they need? You have to really look at your group. And then the second thing is, are these kids engaged? Like at the end of the day, you also have to realize you have to be smart. Unless your product sells itself and you're a monopoly, these kids are going to sell your program for you, especially when they're talking to someone who's disgruntled or maybe looking for a change. I mean, heck, I've had athletes change a lot over these past couple of years. That's just the nature of having a lot of competitors near you. But you got to let people go and do what they think is better for them. And I feel like you just have to have faith in what you're doing and create excitement on deck. And it'll be hard for kids to leave if they're having fun.
Yeah, I get that. I get that 100%. I think that's the tough part about coaching. You're balancing, always balancing, and it's always a balance.
Yep.
Sometimes it leans one way, sometimes it leans the other, and at the end of the day, you got to do what's best for the team. At the end of
Yeah.
the day, not just. But also, swimming is a very difficult thing because it's team oriented, but it's more individual than it is team. A lot of times.
Yeah, it's much more of an individual struggle than any other sport because there's a reason why people are on the bench. They don't give the same effort guys who start give. But in swimming, you got a lot of guys and girls who are like fourth or fifth best, and they're giving an insane amount of effort. So it's the roster depth in the effort category is very different to a lot of sports.
Quinshon Jenkins.
Browns have gotten a lot of really good value out of that Travis Hunter trade.
Yeah, it's just
Yeah,
really.
they really do.
I think a lot of
Yeah,
these teams, like the Browns, the Saints, teams like that, they're just building on pieces at this point. They're not
yeah,
championship level teams. They have some championship level players, but it's going to take some time. Like, unfortunately, if the Browns are going to make it to like a playoff run or something like that, it'll probably be Myles Garrett's final year in the NFL.
Well, looky here. Look at that pick right there. And what a fun last name to say.
KC Concepcion.
Concepcion.
Concepcion. Concepcion.
I don't know how we're
Now,
both
I
on.
think,
That's the other thing I don't get. We're both on cable TV because this isn't streaming, right?
yeah,
No, this is cable.
And you're ahead of us. I don't get it.
I'm in the future, bro. I'm in Orlando. It's the future up here, bro. That's what like Walt Disney created. It's futuristic, man. Um, I think this is smart. I feel like did you guys see Shador's interview the other day when they were like, you haven't had as much success here and so and so, do you feel it's, cocky, or they asked him a question? He goes, if I don't believe in myself, who else is going to believe in myself? Like, you guys don't make me question my belief in myself ever. Like I have faith in the Almighty. I have faith in who I am, and a lot of other guys need to realize that's where it starts and ends. And then you have other players around you to help you feel like things are going to go well if you have that environment on your team. He's just so well spoken, man. I give him credit for that. The kid
Well,
is unrattled, and now you're giving him weapons. That's
well,
excellent.
I think what's really being shown is what he's doing when there's not a camera on him. From what the
Yep.
coaches, from what all the reports have said, and
Yep.
what the coaches have said, he hasn't left Cleveland since the end of the season. He's been there
Yep.
working in the facility ever since the end of the season.
Yeah.
So,
Building relationships.
and working out and getting better, getting stronger, watching tape, working with quarterback coaches, but in Cleveland. And I think that means a lot. He's adopting the city, he's adopting where he's going to be, and he wants that to win, right? He wants that mentality there. What's showing is Dylan Gabriel's not there, Deshaun Watson's not there. You're not having these guys in there. Not saying that makes him that much better, but it shows the commitment you have to the team. It shows
Yeah.
what you have, and for him to be like, I would say humble cocky. He's not being like you said. He's like, if I'm not, I got to believe in myself. Like,
Yeah.
but he's being humble with it. He's willing to learn. He's willing to listen. He goes down to Myles Garrett and asks Myles Garrett, like, hey, what should I do with this type of situation? It's like,
Yeah.
damn, like you don't see that, and we always give him shit because of his last name. But if his last
Yep.
name was Joe Schmo, we would be like, damn, this kid is a fucking hard worker. But because his
Yeah.
last name is Sanders, we give him all the criticism his dad got, and I think that's very unfair.
And part of it is the hype that everybody else put on him. That he was supposed to be the guy, partly because he's a Sanders and because he and his dad were
Well,
so
he's a
vocal.
top recruit too.
Right. So there's all this level of expectation. And then, I mean, we'll never know. We'll never know 100%. There was talks that he was not humble in meetings before the draft, that he skipped some meetings with certain teams.
No, there's no rumors. He didn't. He did skip. He did skip the combine. And he picked the teams he was interviewing with. That's not rumor. That's actual.
No, I mean more inside the meetings. What he said inside the meetings that he did take.
Again, to your that is a time. So I'm gonna put it like this: as most people want to criticize, like for that. When you go to a job interview, right? Like, don't you like want to put your best foot forward and talk about yourself at the highest light? You're not be like, "Yeah, I'm okay. Someone could be better than me." It's like, no,
Well,
it's
no.
like you want to go into it like yeah, I'm the best. Like, yeah, you should take me. I'm going to make your team better. I'm going to make everything better. So it's definitely something that I think a lot of people like just again put the Sanders name behind him and said, "Oh, he's too cocky. He wasn't that
Yeah.
good." To your point,
I tell you what, though, like him being there in that facility, when you ask coaches who's your favorite player, they don't say who their favorite player is, but behind the scenes, their favorite player is the one that keeps showing up. And their favorite player is the one that cares about more than what's happening on the field because he's interested in developing relationships off the field clearly by him staying there and prioritizing that. So, you don't choose a favorite, but your favorite kind of chooses you in a sense, right? Like they're going to choose you and show you that they're choosing you. And I feel like Cleveland might be the surprise team of next year.
Really?
they
Yeah,
keep like they
I
are.
really think so.
They've
I
had a
feel like
top
this.
five
I feel like the
defense.
Steelers. You don't think this is the year the Steelers finally, possibly, maybe flirt with not being 500? I mean, you don't like McCarthy. You don't believe in him.
Who me?
No, me.
Mikey hates him.
Yeah,
Yep.
I didn't like the hire at all. No, I do think that. I don't know. I don't necessarily doubt the Ravens. I think the Bengals.
Cincinnati's defense didn't get that much better. You hate Lawrence.
I don't hate Lawrence.
Yes, you do.
No, I don't. I
hate
didn't
him.
want to. I didn't want to trade him.
No, Tiki Barber hates Lawrence.
Yeah, Tiki Barber hates.
Yeah.
Well, Tiki Barber hates a lot of things.
Yeah. But that's what I'm saying. Like, yes, I think Baltimore's probably going to emerge again, but I think Cleveland they're in a position to compete for second place in that division.
Well, I mean, Cleveland has had one of the top defenses in the last 5 years.
2-3 years for sure. They've
So,
been
I mean, all they need to do is put together their offensive scheme and see what happens. I don't know much about their coach, to be very honest with you, but
Who's their coach now?
I have no idea. That's why I said I don't know his coach.
Stefanski.
Not Frit. I thought they fired Stefanski.
Todd Monken.
Todd Monken. Okay. Yeah, I mean, he's always been
Coordinator.
Well, he's always been a highly touted offensive mind. So I suppose.
Yeah, that's the right move.
That's
what you need to win ball games.
I don't mind it. I don't know who the Bears should take here. I would say probably an edge rusher. Help the defense out a little bit better.
Let's see.
Don't say nothing.
Where were they weak? In the middle of the field, right? So let's see if they go more on that side. And they don't need offense. They need to get defense here. Did you see it?
Dylan Thieneman.
And there's another player wearing shades.
It's really bright.
You got no style if you ain't wearing shades, boy. You got no style. This man looking like he belong in Miami, though. Look at this kid.
He deserves to be on the Eagles.
You see why I kept saying he could replace Reed Blankenship.
Yep. No, this
the perfect fit. And you let him go.
This is a great pick for the Bears this late in the first round.
Mm-hmm. Look at the all-white cream-colored suit.
Yeah, the kid got style. Give me some of that style. I like your style, Thieneman.
And next up will be the Buffalo Bills.
The Bills need defensive help, especially in the secondary, so they should go corner here.
Jermod McCoy.
That's it.
Or Terrell from...
Yeah. They need secondary help, even though they were top 5.
How bad do they still need a wide receiver right now? Do you think they should gamble on wide receiver right now or wait like most teams get some value in the second and third round of receiver?
Hold on a second. I mean, I don't really see anybody that you would want to go after right now.
Why don't you ask the in-house Buffalo? Why don't you ask the in-house Buffalo fan what they think right
Cooper,
now?
I guess you could say, but Buffalo's also got. I mean, their next pick is not until they don't have a second round pick.
Pick 5 in round 3.
Yeah, so
I think you go receiver now. Then why not go with the best available receiver now? They need that.
Oh, or why don't you trade the pick?
Yeah, I was thinking in my head that maybe they'll trade the pick to Houston. Yeah. So they're going back to 28.
So what is Houston?
So Houston's going to go defense because of their coach. I think they go secondary, Gerard McCoy.
Yeah, they go McCoy.
Yeah.
Maybe they wanted McCoy, and that's why they moved up.
And I don't know if Buffalo's pick was detrimental. I think they're probably going to go. Actually, you know what? Because their linebacker core has been, I think they're going to take Anthony Hill Jr. out of Texas.
Oh, I could see that. Because he's more of a. He's always struck me as more of a stay-at-home linebacker. So you got Will Anderson on the outside, who can come from the edge or the outside linebacker spot. You get Hill in the middle.
Dolphins just traded up to San Francisco's 27th pick. Now the Niners will get picks 30 and 90.
Okay. So the Bills and Texans are going to swap 26 and 28, and then the Niners and Dolphins are swapping 27 and 30.
Boy, I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie. He took his sunglasses off and he turned into a completely different person. He looked like a geek now. He looked like Mr. Joe Cool coming down the. Oh no, I didn't take his glasses off.
Hold on, hey guys. Hold on, did he have a beard before? I feel like he didn't have a beard before.
Am I not lying? Right? Like
no, that looks like a completely different person.
I'm like, who the fuck is this? This is the fan they're interviewing right now.
Yeah, he jumped down into the crowd and was like, quick, put the suit on.
Hey, speaking of home run hitters, how's the series with the Swaks going right now?
Oh, right. I forgot about that.
Well, I think we won the
That's really-
series anyways because it was.
Let's see. We won 4-2 tonight.
That's it. We swept them.
There we go.
Nice.
Are you guys on top of the AL right now?
Mm-hmm. The whole AL, I think we're top the East. I don't know if we're the best in the.
Yes, we are. 16-9.
Nice.
And
Tampa.
surprisingly, are the Reds the best team in baseball right now?
No, Atlanta is.
The
The
Padres.
Reds are right there.
Oh, yeah, Atlanta. It is Atlanta. They have one more win than the Padres.
Your Tampa Bay Rays are right underneath us, though.
I know. We've been winning. I think we won 4 series in a row or something. So
I think the Bills traded out of the first round. They don't have a first round pick now.
that's what it looks like. Houston kept that pick. So maybe they took multiple picks to have more volume in the second round.
Okay, I gotta stop looking. Protecting CJ.
Yeah, I mean we saw why that needs to happen. That might have been
Buffalo got 28th pick.
Did you guys hear that stat there? They just said
What's that?
Rutledge was the first Georgia Tech player to receive all American honors in back-to-back seasons since Calvin Johnson.
Holy shit!
Okay, so now where?
I honestly think the Bills it will go a offensive lineman here. I'm not saying that from our sources, but I'm saying that because it's not up yet. I'm saying they're going to go offensive tackle. I think they need something to protect Josh. I mean, he's been getting his ass kicked year in and year out. Always has to make plays. I don't know.
That would most likely then be Caleb. I believe it's Lomu. It's either Lamu or Lomu. You say it.
I think you need an offensive line
from
because
Utah.
Deion Dawkins ain't getting any younger, and he's probably got a year or two left in him.
Dolphins here. Top 2 needs are receiver and secondary. So
I could see them taking McCoy.
yeah, I would say McCoy or Cooper if they were to go wide out. I know we keep saying it, but I can't stress enough how crazy it is how fast these picks are going, even with trades. Is the source in?
No.
Okay. Let's see. So while I have you both, there was one thing I did want to do as we kind of close up the first round. Wanted you guys pick a year for the draft.
Say that one more time, Mikey.
Pick a year for the NFL draft.
2011.
2011. Okay.
Oh, you're telling me to pick one now?
I'm picking you. Yeah,
I
tell
thought
you pick
I'm
one
like,
now.
dude, you're pausing for so long.
No.
Spit it out. Like, Jesus. Like, I know you like to do dramatic effect, but golly, dude.
Okay. So.
Don't worry, I can't see that far away anyway. So
I'm just making sure. All right, I'm not going to do obviously the whole first round. Top 10. See if you guys can remember the top 10 of the 2011 NFL draft.
You like doing this shit. I don't remember at all. I don't even know who was 11. I don't even know who was first pick.
That's 15 years ago?
Yes.
So they would just kind of be on their way out a couple of years.
The number 1 pick in the draft, was it a quarterback?
Yes.
Was it Andrew Luck?
It was not. It's the next year.
No. Yeah. Good choice though.
Who got picked? Who was the number 1 pick the year before Andrew Luck?
Was it Cam Newton?
It's Cam Newton.
Cam Newton. Yep.
All right. And I can give you the teams if you guys want.
Oh, I know he went to Carolina.
Well, no, I'm saying before you guess.
Oh.
That could help.
That would have been so easy, though. So, like,
yeah, second overall.
Team.
Team.
What? Team?
Yeah, now you're going to have to go 2 through 10.
Denver.
Yeah.
Demetrius Thomas?
No. That's good, though. I do like that choice.
Was it a receiver?
It was not a receiver.
Oh, Von
Defense?
Miller?
Was Von Miller.
Von Miller.
That's crazy. He was Von Miller was only like 2011. It felt like he'd been in the league from like 2005.
Yeah.
Really did. All right, number 3 to the. Well, I'll just give you the teams when I get. Number 3 overall to the Buffalo Bills. This is the first one that I think might be a bit of a challenge to remember.
The Bills?
The Bills.
Was it Dawkins?
It was not Dawkins. I do like that choice, though.
Was it tackle?
Yeah, it was a tackle. Wasn't an offensive tackle.
Oh, a defensive tackle. And he's still probably not on the team anymore.
Oh, no.
What are you saying? Oh, no, for the draft.
I wouldn't know.
Well, I can't even think.
I know Thomas probably would know.
But you know what? I bet you it's either Georgia, Alabama, or an LSU player. It's one of the three. Has to be because they were all dominating back then, right?
They took Chris Johnson.
Chris Johnson.
So that means Buffalo probably is going to take McCoy or offensive tackle.
Mm-hmm. If I were them, I would take McCoy.
But like the biggest thing kept saying they had like the top 5 secondary in the league last year, passing defense.
I'm telling you, man, I would go receiver if I was Buffalo.
If that's the case, I would take Omar Cooper. With the Bills pick in, who did the Bills pick in 2011 at 3rd overall?
No fucking clue.
A Bama player.
It is a Bama player.
I have no idea. I guarantee I know it.
When you hear it's a name that when you hear it, you're like, oh yeah, that guy.
Yeah.
Jay, do you remember?
No, I'm clueless, but I know it's probably SEC heavy for like half of these picks.
The Bills are trading the pick again. To the New England Patriots.
And as they make that pick, we are at 666 viewers, an omen that may not work well for them.
Yeah, I know. I'm trying to get off of that. So
somebody leave.
Tell Shell to get on real quick, please. Shelly, pop on, please.
For even a second.
Someone, Tina, please.
Somebody.
Shelly been sleeping since about 8:45. Oh my God! This just in: the Timberwolves are up by 19 in the first half right now.
Wow!
Blowing Denver out. Raptors get a win in the series. 22-point win too. Looks like all home teams are dominating tonight. What's going on in the ice, John?
I don't know. I've been watching the draft. Been sitting here for the last 3 hours with Jamie.
I'll give you the update right now. So,
let's see.
Yeah, Carolina goes up 3-0 on Ottawa. The Sabres go up 2-1 on the Bruins, and Avalanche take a 1-0 lead end of the first. They're gonna sweep that series.
Yeah, the Avalanche.
The Avalanche.
They're giving them a run for them. I mean, it's not like
the Kings had their chance. They're gonna sweep them.
No, I understand that, but I'm saying like it's not like the Kings have late. All right, we're at 692, so now we're good. Caleb Lamu.
That's the one when you said offensive tackle. That's the one I said for the Bills.
No, who do the Bills pick? Oh, the Bills.
They're going to 31,
32nd.
Yeah. Yep.
31st, right? Yeah,
they lost. They lost.
The Bills have traded for Mike Vrabel.
Oh no!
Heads up, reporters in Buffalo.
We have 2 teams that always seem to be mentioned for the Super Bowl coming up here with the next 2 picks, KC and the Niners. You think if they stay healthy, that we may see another KC 49ers Super Bowl this year?
No.
No.
It's gonna be
no chance.
It's gonna be not the Bills. It's gonna be the Eagles. Cowboys.
The Eagles and who?
The Chiefs. So right here.
Rematch.
This is who the Chiefs are going to go with, right? They're going to go with Eli Stowers out of Vanderbilt.
The official heir to Travis Kelce.
Yes, I think they're going that route. I think he is. I'm guessing. I don't have a source yet. Oh, the pick is in.
Trump has reclassified marijuana as a
does the Chiefs say, fuck it, and let's just go 2 badass corners and go McCoy?
Yeah.
They could. I mean, that would not be a bad pick.
That wouldn't be surprising from a team that says, hey, our corners were the worst.
Yeah.
Hey, we're going to get rid of McDuffie, but we're going to draft 2 top 10 in their respective position.
Spags is just in a dark corner in the back of the draft room going,
what are the Bills doing? Why are they trading picks? Are they getting more picks?
They're trying to accumulate
they're
picks
getting
in the
mid-round.
second round. They want depth.
Yeah.
So they get the 31st to the Patriots. They get 31st and 125. He's traded down twice. Pitchers, okay. Hold on. What's the other pick they took? Oh, that was the pick. They traded. They get number 20.
They traded with Houston. What they get from Houston?
Yeah, 91 and 68, 69 and 168. Oh, so they just traded for more picks.
Yeah, they're just getting more picks to bring depth in. Plus, I would imagine they probably have someone in mind at like 31 if they don't trade it, presuming they don't trade it again. Someone in mind for 31 that they weren't worried was going to be there for the other 2. Whoever that.
Hey, Mikey.
Are
we done with 2011 draft? Because correct me if I'm wrong, because I'm starting to kind of remember.
Okay.
Yeah.
A couple of players.
Can you just go on to the 3rd pick?
That is the 3rd pick.
What's the 3rd pick? Who was the 2nd?
The 2nd was Von Miller.
Oh, I said
Von Miller.
Yeah.
Okay, so I've got 2, Jamie. I'm carrying the team over here. Come on.
Yeah, well, I'm starting to remember a couple of names. I think because I remember a connection between Von Miller and Julio Jones.
He's not. He's way later. He's still in the league.
No, he's not.
Reuben Foster?
Yeah, he got kicked out.
Oh, for beating his girlfriend?
Who is it, Mikey? Just say it.
Marcel Darius.
I would never guess that. No idea who that is.
Right. Hold on, it's a little easier now. 4th overall to Cincinnati.
AJ Green.
Yep. 5th overall to the Cardinals.
Cardinals.
No, that's way too late.
I know.
He played in a Super Bowl before that. Huh?
Mikey.
Yeah.
School. Give
Who?
me the school.
Oh, school?
Give me the school.
LSU.
Peterson?
Yes, Patrick Peterson. 6 to Atlanta.
Julio.
7 to the Niners.
No clue.
It's a.
I just remember that part of the draft.
No, it's a linebacker. It's a linebacker who really was actually a pass rusher.
Patrick Willis?
No, that's a good choice though. It's a linebacker that was really a pass rusher, and he had some issues staying in the league.
Oh,
ended up a cowboy and a Raider.
I don't know.
Is Jamie frozen or is he squeezing his head? Oh, he's good.
I'm here. I'm trying a cowboy and a Raider.
I don't know.
DeMarcus Ware? No. He's LSU.
And he went to Denver.
Yeah. Thump.
Huh?
Thump.
You stumped?
Yeah.
Alden Smith.
Alden Smith.
Yeah.
8th to Tennessee.
Fuck.
The first player in the top 10 of 2 of them that did not make a Pro Bowl.
Did not make a Pro Bowl.
Chris Johnson.
Went to tennis.
No.
No, Chris Johnson almost won MVP one year. Chris Johnson had like 3 votes for MVP one year.
Quarterback.
Blaine Gabbert.
No.
Oh, Marcus Mariota,
No. He went second.
No, he was high. Yeah.
and that was and he was 4 years later.
Yeah.
Like,
This is the guy. Peter Woods, a D tackle. Okay, so the heir to Chris Jones.
Yeah.
heir to Chris Jones. They just signed him to a 6-year deal. Dude, he's gonna play next to Chris Jones.
And
Damn,
then
you got a big chain on, boy.
damn.
Is there a reason why everyone's white and he's in green?
Because he's special.
And more sunglasses.
Because he the money man right now.
Need a money man.
Money man Woods.
Yeah, so
Mikey, who is it?
this is the quarterback that they drafted because they drafted Mariota because this guy sucked. Jake Locker.
I would not remember Locker. Yeah.
No.
All right, 9 to Dallas. This is a good player.
Currently?
No, I think he just retired. He was a Jet
Lawrence?
too. Speaking of the Jets, the pick has been traded by San Francisco to the Jets.
There we go.
Offensive lineman. USC.
USC offensive line. Samoan?
No.
Shoot.
Tyron Smith.
Okay.
10th.
And finally,
10th to Jacksonville.
Blake Bortles.
No, he went 3rd.
Blaine Gabbert.
Playing Gabbert.
Yeah. Yeah, I remember Julio.
You didn't go third that year, you just said?
No. Bortles ended up going 3rd in the draft he went.
Oh.
Yeah.
Again,
Bortles was higher.
Bortles is the guy the Jags draft because Blaine Gabbert didn't work.
Yeah.
Fun fact.
Yeah, there's no way this draft.
That's a good draft.
No, there's
That's
no
a
way
lot
this
of good
draft-
players in that top 10.
There's no way this draft. All right, Jamie.
There's no way this draft
is real because we're at 2 hours and 50 minutes.
Guys, we've been watching a mock draft this entire time.
Meaning that we're done with the first round already?
Yeah, we got 2 picks left.
It's insane.
And, most likely they're going to.
It's about time they changed it and made it watchable, though.
Yeah, really. Who wants to sit here for 5 hours and do this? I know you and all 3 of us are just chilling doing nothing, but still I gotta say this has been the most comfortable draft. This is our
100%.
This has been the most comfortable one. Sitting in a
You
chair.
have to also think you create more FOMO if you shrink your programming to 3 hours. Then more people, you'll pay a higher premium to get an ad for the draft. There we go.
Jets get Omar.
Sorry you have to go to the Jets. Sorry you're going to the Jets, my guy, but you are a friggin' stud this year.
He's automatically the number 1. Well, no, number 2. Garrett Wilson.
Garrett Wilson.
I just assume they traded everybody.
Might as well at this point.
Yeah.
Damn, both his parents are big-time hoopers.
Are big-time hoopers?
Yeah, they're just showing his whole family tree right here. Damn, his whole family are just freaking athletes.
By the way, fun fact about that 2011 draft, after all that top 10, the 11th overall pick, J.J. Watt.
Look at that catch.
I remember that.
Damn, he was 11?
He was
Yo,
11.
that draft is, Mikey, we might have to do a stack the 2011 top 15 picks against any other draft. That is a freaking stud draft.
Well, unfortunately, Locker and Gabbert, as far as NFL careers go, kind of, especially Locker.
Okay, but that's 2 out of 11.
Well,
Show me another draft that has 9 of the first 11 as solid players and what, 3 Hall of Fame guys?
I mean, in the top 15, more than 3.
Exactly. Give me another draft that has more than 3
Come
Hall
on,
of Fame
Buffalo!
guys.
You traded it 3 times.
Pick someone.
You know the picks. They're gonna be the only team to go all the way down to 0.
Yep.
You see, I think they were dumb. They should have taken this kid.
Omar?
They need receivers. They need playmakers. The
Well,
guy is a
Denzel-
freaking yak king.
Denzel Boston's still there.
You think Denzel's Boston is better than this guy?
No, but I'm
So
just
why
saying.
don't you just get the best available freaking receiver on the board?
I don't disagree with you.
Yeah.
Also, they got who some people think might end up being the best receiver, which is Sadiq.
Oh
The
my
Bills
God.
traded it again.
Bills traded again.
That's the joke of the first round right here. Yeah, we just played with your emotions. Sorry, Buffalo fans. You can go to bed.
No, that's
You don't get a pick tonight.
Tina texted me the last half hour. Like, I just want to go to bed. And
Keep delaying the pick.
We are officially here to tell all Buffalo Bills fans, night night. Trey throwing a lot of people up in this viewership here. Way to go, Trey Day.
700.
To that 1,000. Let's go.
Appreciate everyone's tuning in.
Yeah, thank you guys for staying up late. All you guys East Coast like us. Way to thug it up. And the Minnesota Timberwolves are up 61-39 at halftime.
Jeez.
So yes, you be proud of me. I hit a bet yesterday. Like, I was watching baseball during the day, and I saw 3 bets, and while I was on my lunch, and I was like, oh, let me see some. So I went and I was like, okay, these teams are. When is our pick? Let me just pick these teams because they're winning. I accidentally hit the spread by accident. Luckily, I picked the right spread. One's $50 off $2.
Watch this. The Bills are going to trade into the 32nd pick with the Seahawks.
I mean, it makes sense. I don't think they had that many picks because they kept trading people away.
Well, I mean, like we said,
But who are they trading for? That's what I don't understand. How do they not have a lot of picks? Was it the Stephon Diggs trade that's still affecting them? Like, what is happening
I'm trying to think of where they. So, to begin with their second round pick, I'm trying to think of what trade they would have lost that in. Let me look at.
Wow, 320,000, Jay.
What's that? $320,000 what?
At the draft.
Holy shit. I would have guessed half of that for the most. Bro, that's almost double St. Lucia's population. We got 2 St. Lucia's up in the house at the draft fair. Oh, that's nice to see. Everybody emotional in his family. Way to go, kid. Way to get yourself in the first round. That's a couple guys for Auburn now. That's a sharp suit, too. I like it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I think the Bills got more picks with these trades.
Yeah, obviously they were going for depth because they didn't think anybody was a home run in the first round that was available.
The Bills. Oh, Buffalo traded. Oh, DJ Moore.
DJ Moore trade.
When the Bills got this offseason, the Bills traded for DJ Moore. Their second round pick is what they sent to Chicago.
But like, what else? What else did they lose picks on?
Well, hold on, I'm looking. Buffalo.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I don't. Personally, I don't like Brandon Beane. I don't think he's a good GM, but he's made some bonehead moves, and he got scapegoat. Like he got saved by the coach being fired. What do you think, Jay?
I might agree with that.
Who makes the moves? Who makes the call? Right? Like who makes the final call? It's the GM.
Well, I mean, and it was illustrated by the almost immediate press conference where between Pagula and Bean really didn't say anything, but Pagula spoke for Bean in the whole Keon Coleman thing, where it was like he was like, oh well, Brandon never wanted him. He wasn't his next choice.
When Brandon was sitting in the combine saying, "That's our guy."
Exactly.
At the combine.
Exactly. No, it is 100% a scapegoat. But this is, it happens all the time. And it sucks for coaches because they get blamed for the GM's inability to put together a quality roster.
Yeah. I wonder if Goodell probably has to go to a chiropractor after tonight.
What, for all the slaps on the back?
All the hugs and everything. They grip the shit out of him.
Man, they do. They tap the shit out of his back.
It's like, oh, fuck, you're 400 pounds.
All night long, he's just hearing this thud noise on his ear.
All night he's hoping that like kickers get drafted first round.
Please let him be under 275 pounds.
Nope. Now drafted the 6'10", 420 pounds. Jesus Christ.
Handshake. Handshake.
Mikey, we got to splash something in the back there. If we're going to make that the new space for the show, we got to get something in the back splashed.
We'll talk about it later.
Yes.
Preferably nothing Notre Dame or New York Giants, though, please.
Well, no, that's covered by what I wear.
Well, the Seahawks are in. They need to go get themselves a running back.
Breaking news.
I guarantee you they trade this big. They have no running backs available that they'd want to take in the first round.
But are they really going to take a running back? Now?
No.
Because Charbonnet is supposed to be the starter.
Yeah, and they don't have any quality to waste it in a first-round pick. They're going to trade this pick. Oh, it's in. They didn't trade it.
Oh, they may take the dude from Tennessee.
McCoy? Is he the new...
Keep building a new Legion of Boom?
Is he the new Cooper DeJean this year? All right, now they're going to take McCoy.
Yeah.
Yes. He's turned into that.
Okay, McCoy here, though.
Okay, guys, it's going to happen. It's going to happen.
Swear to God. Which means he's going to be an Eagle. Congratulations.
How about this for a crazy stat we haven't spoke about yet? No SEC players were taken in the first round, in the first 10, other than Mansur Delane. Just one.
So there was one player taken.
Sorry, no, my fault. Yeah, I overlooked that. I'll change that. Only one SEC player was taken in the first 10.
That was fun.
And right now, there's only six SEC players, 7 taken in the first round.
32 and final pick is coming up, and I can have proof that the NFL draft is
Super Bowl champs.
Immensely better. 3 hours it's taken. We started at 8 when they started, and they have been running through. So shout out to the NFL for getting it right.
And it's genuinely more enjoyable time because there's not so much just sitting around waiting for the next pick to come in.
Mm-hmm.
And it allows more to talk about.
Absolutely. And the hosts don't have to stall. Like the next pick is in.
Right. Oh, nice.
This kid survived brain cancer, Jay.
Wow. Oh, he's freaking hyped. I love it.
Did he make the pick?
No.
She think he just screamed into the mic.
McCoy did not go in the first round, boys. But Mikey will be happy. They did go running back.
Jadarian
See, I
Price.
told you running back. I was
forgot
right.
he was there.
He was the second best. I mean, all of a sudden, I meant to ask you about that, Mikey. Notre Dame literally had the 2 best prospects in the draft
Yes.
as running back, which is nuts.
Would have thought maybe you'd try to get a national championship out of that one, but you know. That's actually a good place for him. I think he's going to fit in well.
Yeah.
He is very Kenneth Walker.
When's the last time 2 running backs from Notre Dame went in the first round?
I don't know if that's ever happened. 2 Notre Dame. It's gonna. If it did happen, it's got to be pretty old. 30. In the first round.
They had way too quick grades right here. Who's already grading? Let's see. Is anybody grading?
Never happened?
I don't see it ever having happened.
You type it into the GPT? Where do you need to go?
Last time I just got up on Google.
Whoop. Oos.
Same draft. Same draft, not the same first round.
Yeah.
Last time 2 Notre Dame running backs were both selected in the first round of the same draft as 1973. Was Wayne Bullock, number 11 to the Bears, and Greg Bell, number 26 to the Buffalo Bills, who apparently refused to pick tonight. The more you know.
The more the merrier. There we go. Some deadly duos right there. Cadillac Williams.
All right. Well, it was a great show. I appreciate everybody, all 828 views that we got. Really appreciate the growth and looking at it. We'll be back here next week on a regular scheduled show of Cinco Squad. Like I said, we're making some changes. Hope everyone has a great evening. Grandpa Jay, safe flight. Good luck to your kids. We'll talk to you here later.
Thanks, fellas.
All right, guys. We'll see you guys later. Cinco Squad out.
Peace.